don't know why it's telling me that it's fucking that or whatever. Okay. Also, let's change the music. Also, you shouldn't be. There we go. Loading leaf. Good evening. Think you're dying.
Good evening. A little bit. Yes, wow, I am perishing. God, that's weird. Huh. Well, that's not right. Don't mind me.
Yep. Magical
I'll be
aether
back.
of all this screws with people, I understand.
Ah, that's better. I can hear my thoughts again. I feel like I'm dying, but it's fine.
Yeah, we all die. Just, the rate that changes.
Yes, we're all dying slowly and surely. Well, as I was saying, is today the day? Don't mind my voice. It's
Yep.
very broken.
Today is the day.
I will be there, and if you need someone to step in, just call my name and I will appear.
Alright, understood. But fall. I didn't fall. No one saw me. Alright.
Are you here to farm?
No, but she hasn't put anything on the food, right?
Just water, from what I can see.
What did you put in the water? Don't give me that face. Don't give me that.
I put water in water.
It's fine. I watched her draw the water from the barrel. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
I'm part of the
Part of the agricultural guild. Joined yesterday.
agriculture. The guild, yeah.
Did you recruit her?
No, I'm not one to recruit. I'm thinking, was it Julian who invited you? Julian and Halsey are the ones who are tall person?
It was the tall person with the braids.
Braids, I don't think I've
They have
met
a scarf.
yet.
They have a scarf. I think it was red. And they have like paws and cat feet.
Oh, that'd be Halsey. Yeah, then you're fine. They are the person in charge of the guild.
Well, I mean, I'm more worried about everyone else, to be honest. Do you know who she is? Like, have you heard? Like, have you?
Yeah, I remember being told. Yeah, it's all good. I'll keep an eye.
I like farming.
Don't poison the food, please. Please don't poison
I
the
won't.
food. Don't.
I only poison myself.
You shouldn't poison yourself either.
Poison what? Why are we poisoning food?
No, I'm poisoning myself.
Why would you
fun.
do that? Why would you ever do that?
Because it's fun.
This is Emily. Her food is interesting.
It's die for.
She makes very interesting food. I will put it that way. She's also one of the healers.
If you give me poisoned food, I'll count it as an assassination attempt of a high regulating official.
I won't feed you anything.
I'm happy.
You seem like you
Maybe
wouldn't
one
like
day.
the same food I like.
Why is that? I like all sorts of food.
Would you like salve too? Salve is delicious. The burn cream, you
Salve?
just take it and you eat it. You know, the burn cream, you just take it.
I mean,
and you
salve
eat it,
is
you know?
made out of, like, plants and shit, so yeah, it probably would taste somewhat good. Probably not the right
It's yummy.
texture.
Though it makes you vomit.
Well, certain ones, probably, yeah.
But yeah, she's one of our healers.
Oh,
Not the Redwall Guard healers, she's just part of the Healers Guild. And also Agricultural Guild,
I'm a
from
healer.
what I
What
just
did
learned.
she do this time?
Nothing yet.
I didn't do anything! I was farming.
Yet.
Yeah, he was helping water the crops.
sorry.
That's all she's done today.
Hi.
Are you really shocked by the people that Redwall and Aether brings in at this point? You've been here for a while.
Good point.
Where'd they go?
First thing,
Where'd
the
they
first
go?
thing he says. Oh, Dave.
Alright.
Where'd
So is
they
he like a
go?
troublemaker? Is that why you said that? You know, the whole...
She goes around eating poisonous plants and mushrooms. Yes.
I'm
Don't
hungry.
let that one into the swamp.
That is her excuse,
hungry.
because she's hungry.
I'm
So
hungry.
she'll eat anything.
She's basically, she's a
You have
basically,
food?
okay, you know Wayne?
She's basically a munchlax.
Yes.
She's,
Food.
Do
She's like Wayne.
food? Are you actually, like, starving?
Are you like
Do they feed
starving?
you enough?
Food.
Hold on.
No.
do you know how hungry
The
Wayne
Healers
is
Guild
always,
doesn't
and
feed
how
me.
he has a bottomless stomach. She's the same way.
Here,
Only
let's get
Wayne
you started.
knows not to eat poisonous
May I present
things.
you with a
She
paper
will literally
package?
eat anything in front of her.
That is a sandwich about yay big, full of deli
Even
meats
if
and
it's,
cheeses and stuff. It's like a big doorstopper
Going to be
sandwich.
bad for her.
I have an idea.
Impressive.
Did you just eat the wrapping?
I think she did.
I gave her a sandwich,
Protein.
not a wrap.
Oh, what's your idea?
They're going
Do you
to
like
eat this
raw
at the
food?
at home.
I like raw fish.
That's
Do you like
Oh,
cow?
raw fish. I'll be right back.
Well, as long as it's prepared correctly, it's okay.
Iris.
Power word, cow.
No.
What?
Well, I there you go, I guess.
I didn't know you could power word something into existence.
I probably didn't. It probably just took it from somewhere. Here's a whole cow.
I shall take your offering.
God, you're strong. How the
There's a
fuck
really
are
high
you
chance that some farmer just lost his cow, but he won't know where it went.
She's on the floor now.
Oh,
It's a floor cow.
got a name. Ding, 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 ding. Oh.
But I need to speak to you privately for a few minutes.
Catapult.
What? What? What?
Me?
Yes.
The head. The head. I didn't want
Oh.
that here anymore.
Thought you were talking to Victor.
Goodbye.
that.
Nope.
Yeah,
I
sure,
need to
I'm
talk to
free
you
right now.
privately.
You're wasting food.
Oh, no.
Okay, is this...
How about this? I take you to the
Bad?
cabinet.
this about us? Is it anything else?
No.
So, I've kind of been doing a lot of thinking. For a very long time, I've kind of been doing what everyone kind of expected of me. Like, kind of following what everyone wanted. Trying to serve everyone to make them happy, basically. And a large part of that is to try to get as far away from my former life as possible. I mean, when I joined the Red Wall Guard, you know, Kai threw a shield and sword in my hands and told me to train using that, and that's what I did. You know, I didn't use the typical stuff that I normally fought with, like a dagger and, you know, light swords. I learned how to basically be a frontline fighter, even though I kind of not. And all these relationships that I've been in, a lot of them is just because, well, you know, I wouldn't, you know, it feels nice, it seems decent. It's just one of those things where it's like, you know, I wouldn't have done that as an assassin. You know, I was kind of forbidden from those kind of things. And I didn't really think about, like, actually jumping into those. Like, with Grimmy or with Rift, I didn't really think all that hard about it. And I didn't really think all that hard about, well, the thing that kind of happened here. Like, the marriage thing seems like it's very quick, and just the relationship in general. Like, I've only known you for, like, a couple of days. You've shown up, and, you know, it's been nice hanging out with you and everything, but, like, it feels like jumping straight into not only a relationship, but this marriage. It just seems like all so much and so quick. And it's just, I need time to think about, like, who I am. Like, I'm so eager to, you know, do what everyone and let people shape and mold me, and I haven't actually spent time to figure myself out after, you know, finally having the freedom to do that. So I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to I need time to figure myself out. I can't continue with this. I need time to, maybe very, very, very long down the road after I figure myself out, but I need to do that first before I start jumping into any relationship where someone asks me out. You know? I know it's probably a little heartbreaking to hear that. And I don't even know if you want to say anything after that. But if you just want me to, walk away or something. I'd like to still be friends, but I don't think this relationship is going to work how can I be myself in a relationship if I don't know what that self is?
I understand what you're getting at.
I hope you understand it's not supposed to be. I don't know. I didn't mean to lead you on. It's just, after having time to think and doing some meditation, it just kind of was a realization to me. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'll give you some time to kind of process things. I'm sorry.
I'll keep my eyes and ears open.
Try not to die.
Hello.
Oh.
Of the town that you might be able to use. I don't know exactly, but you might want to go. Like, you guys could go and take a look through the buildings. If it doesn't look like often used, you might have a better shot.
Perhaps.
Hey, Trish.
I was
Hey.
just sitting here talking to Julian about life and how Julian.
Mind if I sit down for a second?
Julian's running his loud mouth.
Of course.
Oh, what the hell? Well, I mean, do you really expect Julian not to ever talk?
No.
I mean,
wow,
I love you, Julian, but you're a bard.
Hyperfixated
You are
about
definitely
crazy
atypical
things.
bard.
He's fine. He's nothing.
Yep. I don't shut up until you tell me.
No, he's just giving me grief. About
So,
I'm giving you advice.
you're giving me no advice, Cinderquill. All you're doing is yapping.
That's what advice is. It's just what you tend to listen to. Anyway, want a drink?
Just being
yes, please, because I
Yeah,
got
sure.
something to share
It's
with you.
Nothing. It's fine.
Oh boy.
All right, I'll take your word for it.
You don't have to worry about the catering anymore. It's been
Anyway,
broken off.
Would you like to go walk around?
Oh. That's
Julian, I'm
wow.
leaving.
okay. Have fun on your date. I mean, have fun on your exploration. What?
Don't push us off, dang it.
He said, have fun on your day. That's all.
You're welcome, Anar. God, I needed that. I'm not going to say the reasons why, but fuck, that was funny. Anyway, but I'm sorry that the things have broken off. How come?
The realization that after coming here, I've just been following what people suggested, what they told me. I mean, hell, when I first joined the Red Wall Guard, Kai threw a shield and sword at me and taught me how to be a frontline fighter when I'm not. And I pushed myself to learn that because it seemed like what they needed. And it was completely different than my old life. I was doing, I left one group that completely had complete control over me and taught me what to do, what to say, how to do things, what I was supposed to do, what my targets were. Then I left and I had freedom, and the first thing I do is I wind up here and, I had freedom, but I was just
Can't do the
following
exact same thing.
only, voluntarily,
Following
I
orders.
guess. And I
There's
didn't really...
nothing wrong with, good.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I didn't really take any time to figure myself out.
There's nothing wrong with finding things that you're used to. And if anything, it was of your choice. Much like, I don't see you with your badge. So did you leave the Red Wall Guard?
Oh, no. Ever since I joined the Red Wall Guard, the first thing, that I would say is me, is the badge not always being on. I mean, before I even joined the Red Wall Guard, we had these foxes that were going around going, hey, want to buy these illegal things? And, they came up to me and told me about it, and I just turned around and reported to the guard. Even though most people around here know that I'm with the Red Wall Guard, the fact that I don't wear a badge means if the same thing happens, I can kind of be more sneaky about it.
That's not a bad idea, actually. Smart.
People tend to behave differently when they see the badge.
Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, I can understand of just kind of going with the flow of things and then kind of getting over your head. I mean, I'm a living example of that. I just started with a couple of friends being like, yeah, why don't we get together and do something? 1 month or 2 months later, I'm king of a city. How the fuck did that happen? So, I got you.
I have no idea. How did that happen?
I mean, how the Glass City even started. We had a group of people, and then we wanted to find a place that would be our base of operations. Now, luckily between me and Rift, me and him were pretty good at plane travel, because I would flow through the ley lines themselves, and Rift would kind of surf on top of them. So we both could look at the worlds a bit differently. We both found a singular place, that seemed to be small, out of the way, but cut off from everything else. So we gave it a look. I couldn't get in because there was no magic tying this place to the ley lines whatsoever. Rift could see it from the outside, so he could see what was going on. It was basically just kind of it was like, you know, the glass city, you know, the glass tower in the glass city. It was just that. And we figured, at least when I have an item that is, it's out of magic for the time being, but it basically could retain a ridiculous amount of just raw magic. And I used it, whatever we had left, to kind of connect it back to the ley lines. So it wasn't by my means of that I was able to do it at all. So once we got that reconnected, we went inside to figure out what was up. Turns out it was a place that an archmage used a long time ago as one of their, well, I'm going to create my own place. Let's see how this is. And then they created it, didn't like it, and abandoned it. We found no records of who once owned it, but we could only assume it was an archmage of someone of that magnitude. There was no Fey orientation. There was no real, like, it all seemed like somebody made it rather than like an archfey or a primordial or something of that caliber. So we decided to reconnect things, and the closest affinities were holy and fire. So we connected those two, and then people started to pour in from the affinities, from all the affinities starting to work in tandem. Just, you know, holy and fire were the two strongest since we connected them first. And then we just got together and was like, so let's make something out of this. And then a lot of people were like, hells yeah. And then we just worked together to build the town up. So all the building and all of the structure is what we did, but that tower originally was to this archmage. Still, he wiped, like she, whoever wiped the slate clean. And then since we had this little organization of knights, we were like, well, we got a lot of knights, but we don't have a leader. So what do we do? And we decided to put it to a vote. And because everybody wanted to be the leader of their own little, like, section of things. Like, Rift wanted to still be the leader of the stars, and, you know, so on and so forth. And it basically came down to me and someone else, my daughter, Amberleaf, before she went on her own, not patronage, she went on her own path to try to figure things out. So me and her spoke, and then basically they all voted that I'd be the leader. And since the knights were kind of the ones in charge of organizing things for the Glass City, I became the de facto leader of the Glass City. I would handle all the political stuff and managing of the city itself, while the others got to manage their own courts and everything. So, and then things just kind of snowballed from there. We kept building, we kept working, and now the Glass City has fully developed, and we have farmlands, we have a port, we have the Glass City front, like you know, and then we have the Glass City port, which is basically the full completion of the city itself. And now everything is self-sustainable. I have people in charge of construction. I've got people in charge of agriculture. Well, at least for that area, and so on and so forth. And now I can finally relax a bit. So, because I've got butlers managing a lot of the physical work, and I've got a secretary to handle a lot of the paperwork. Sure, I still need to do signatures here and there, but I can actually start to relax now. And hopefully my core can take a breather. I've been a bit reluctant to tell people, but I figured it'll get out eventually, so I'm just going to be telling my friends. There's a thing that elementals can develop in time, and it's called an unstable core. It usually is an overabundance of something, whether they try to take on too much power, they try to spend too much magic at once, they take too much damage and then get healed through a repetitious process. The core is too much of something. And with me using this bloody primordial focus and casting that backlashing primordial fireball spell, I've been overcooking myself, you could say. And then on that one little outing that I was able to help to gather that third piece of the puzzle. I undercalculated how much magic was needed to keep that portal open, and rather than letting the other mages and other casters take on a severe mana burn, I took on more of the workload myself, and that's what kind of pushed my core to become unstable. There's 3 stages, and luckily I'm at stage 1. It can be reversible. Stage 1 can be reversed on its own. I just need to not use the primordial fireball spell and not, cast spells up and above my station, or try to handle rituals of that magnitude. So, in other words, medically, I need to relax now. So, I'm probably not going to be going on missions anytime soon. But luckily enough, I've been taking it easy, and maybe give it another day or 2, and it'll probably stabilize itself back out if I don't do anything super crazy. Or if the Daedra don't come and try to kick our teeth in today. Well, this evening they tried to kick our teeth in. They tried to earlier in the morning. I heard about all that.
About that, they're probably going to be more gunning for Glass City, to be honest.
They can fucking try. We have been upping our defenses like crazy, and I've been watching them. Any sign of those fuckers, I do not relent to open up with the Lunar Obliterators and the Solar Annihilators.
Well,
they get no remorse, they get no soldiers, no nothing. They just get a constant cannon barrage. So
they may
can't
still
absorb
try
anything from the soldiers.
If anything else, they might go around for your less defended allies. Basically, the captain came here, did his stupid little, you're worthless, we hate you, etc., etc. Went and he kind of revealed the game. Because they've had so much trouble trying to get us, because we're fairly well fortified, we have the mountains for defense, we have a lot of ways of defending ourselves, as well as, the people that can defend.
Yeah, I heard that they're going to be going after everybody else on the board. The only thing tactically that I can think of that's going to bite them just as hard in the ass as it's going to try to lure us out. Because if they're going after everybody, that means anybody that has been a neutral party in this whole war is going to have to pick a side. And logically, they're not going to pick the side of the attacker. And they're more than likely going to be coming to us being like, okay, so these guys are just attacking us. Can we get some help over here? And they'll be like, yeah, so we'll send some guys your way. Can you shore up your defenses and we'll help each other and we can push this army back and we can go back to neutrality. Like, I'm sending word out to the Plane of Fire into the City of Brass, like, just to maybe get some help from them. With everything that I've done, I helped free one of their primordials, and I suppressed a long-running abduction run for fire elementals. I logically should have, a little bit of sway to get my voice in. So if I can speak to one of the primordials that sits at the table, then maybe we can we'll either shore up that the Glass City, or that the City of Brass will get defended, or well, I know they'll probably do that, but I'm hoping more so that we can get maybe some resources from them, maybe one of their secrets, or maybe something of theirs, because elemental planes retain their structure through a lot of things, through magic, stability, and just raw power. So the Agricultural Guild was able to find something from the remnants of an old Titan that this Bugkin civilization found, so we managed to ally ourselves with them. So here's hoping that, who knows, maybe something of the Plane of Fire, we can find something similar. It's a long shot, but there's things out there. Maybe we can, again, I'm hoping to maybe draw something. If I can't go to the Plane of Fire, I'll go on next and see what else I can find. Maybe speak to the heavens themselves. Because we have a city full of angels, probably one of them has to have some kind of connection. And I know a fucking seraphim showed up at our city gates. Maybe I can talk with them. I'll be fanning out with whatever resources that I can to hopefully pull more into this battle, so that way we have a better chance of winning. I think that's just the one thing that most people should be focusing on as of right now, rather than just figuring out how to hurt the Daedra, which is a nigh impossibility since every mission that I've heard on that goes to fight those fuckers, we get 1 step forward, 10 steps back, because cool, we found about the soul forges. And then all of a sudden we find out that they have these bio weapons that infect living hosts, which turn them into Daedra soldiers all of their own. So,
Yeah.
yippee-doo-dah fucking day. We more so just need to get more allies so we can hit them with overwhelming force. That's my thoughts anyway. But it means that we haven't lost this war. I'm still holding on to hope. I'm still holding on to that we can win this. Just that the Daedra have made this a bigger problem for everybody.
I agree with
Sure,
most
a lot
of what
people
you
are going
said.
to get hurt, but I mean, yeah, I'm glad. I know the Daedra are going to be hurting a lot of people, and I know it's going to suck a lot, but Hey, Tom. Hey, Tama. Good to see you, kiddo. And as promised, I'm still relaxing. And actually,
I think
didn't
I think the mayor's calling for me, so
5 pieces.
I'll see you later.
Yep. Take it easy.
Can you get the door to the Heroes Guild?
Yep. So who's our friend? Oh, it's already open.
Someone who has a mutual hating for the Daedra than we do.
Oh, that's good.
We're in desperate need of allies at the current moment, so... Do we even have a healer around?
Hi,
Yeah.
We do,
I'm a
I
good
think.
healer.
Yep,
Oh,
there's
good,
she.
I'm a healer too.
All right, go in.
So,
going
what
on?
happens this time?
What do you mean?
Why everyone here?
I'm not part of a guild.
Well, I mean, I'm out here just making sure only the healers go in.
Swamps.
I don't know what you guys are doing.
Tris,
Yes.
What has happened? You're just
As you look upon
Alright.
the body, you realize this man is not just injured,
I'm a healer.
but seems to have a
You are a healer?
horrific
Okay.
amount
Yes.
of
Usher, can you
magic
guard the door
of
and make sure people don't start barging
somewhere in
in?
the blight affinity and the decay affinity. You can't
Before
quite
you
tell
touch him.
where it's from. You just know it's in that kind of region.
Hold this.
What's going on in there?
He
What is
throws
it?
you a rune. Nothing happens. Don't need it.
The mayor was right.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
Give it to him.
Water, toward here, never dripping blood.
Thank you.
Nothing happens as well.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Thank you. Give me that back.
Alright.
Oh, what is that?
Making sure none of you are.
a cheater, this being nosy or just listening to
Oh,
there,
okay,
okay.
okay, okay. I think I'm picking up on it.
Don't worry about it. Yes. He's screaming about something with Daedra, something about corruption and one of the Daedric generals that I've started to hear about. So,
This is where we wait. He just screams of
he's probably yeah.
Excuse me, I
So if he's doing the Daedric stuff,
legs!
there could be like Daedric metal in him, but I don't know.
I don't think there's metal in
Daedric?
him.
Okay.
But maybe there is.
I'm checking for metal.
You guys go for it.
As you look for the metal, there's no metal. There is magic.
Just overcrowd.
Champ's taller.
How do we deal with
That's
magic?
good.
Champ is pretty tall.
Champ's also a dude and very muscular and shiny.
My assumption
How
is
do
to
we-
heal with magic.
I was gonna mention that. I was just gonna mention the fact that he doesn't have horns.
Do our affinities clash?
And he's terrified the women.
What's
I
your
don't know, what are
affinity?
your
I'm a light and healing.
growth in nature?
Uh-oh. Hey, Nick. That's an
They didn't do
affinity
anything yet.
clash.
They didn't
No,
do
they
anything
haven't
yet.
done
They didn't do
anything?
anything
Well,
yet.
if they do,
They haven't
that
touched
will
you.
be
Yeah, I know. Detector all miss.
Why again?
What affinities do you have?
You know that his affinities are of mostly flame.
Well, VRchat, what sentences are made out of?
Yeah,
There's
that's
something
right,
else
fuck,
there, but
That is true.
Okay.
that's for you to know.
Also, work on your skin arms and make your
Okay, now.
We have a soul?
Okay.
You
Go
That
get
was
my.
very
I'm gonna go.
quick.
I don't
Do we have
know
a healer
where-
that's soul?
Yeah.
I mean, we can try using
Hi,
like
man.
arrows,
You
then.
can go in.
Hello.
Get him.
I thought it was busy.
This
What's
is why
up?
you don't use
Here,
magic.
hold on to this.
Stupid.
Hold on to
I
this.
was gonna scream at you.
You, hold on to this.
safe from danger.
Okay, cool, give me it back.
I don't know what Daedra are.
Yes. Hello.
I'm gonna go see what's
What's the
happening.
point of the rune?
It's safe, don't worry.
Shirley-
Before you
Shirley-
heal,
Yeah, I know
Okay.
that.
Yes,
I'm
some sort of
worried
disease,
because I heard something in my
poison in
mind
him.
place
So
earlier
regular
about if
healing isn't
someone
gonna
allowed
work.
to do
You're gonna have to
something.
learn a way to
I
get
don't know
that out
what's
of his
happening,
blood
so I'm gonna go
system.
check it out.
Oh,
So,
that.
what you two can do, since assuming you have the opposite affinities, is you can channel your magic, your soul, you can channel your magics through her.
Yeah.
So that way, her healing, as a soul mage, won't clash anything, and you guys are going through her to give her more of a boost. So, come over here, next to her.
Well, this is probably gonna go.
I shall. You're really bloody,
Shall we
man.
go see what's gonna go?
Boost.
Okay.
Then we can talk to the mayor about
Now, I know my form is a little bit different than what most healers would go for. But when someone has a little bit of a poison in them, the best way to do it is to drain it out of their body. Okay, so I want you to start focusing on whatever the fuck is in him, because it's magical, you should be able to detect it, and think about
As the blood
dispelling it
becomes
and removing
to
it.
come out of the wound, you notice it is a sickly, like, almost dark red tar. It comes out slowly, nothing like actual blood. Almost looks like it's coagulated, but in a gelatin-esque state.
So you're gonna disperse the magic, and you are going to focus on getting rid of any of the poison or whatever's in his body. While you're doing that, I'm gonna be pulling whatever this fucking substance is. Where's the bucket? Bucket. Into this bucket. Ready?
Yes.
3, 2,
Oh shit.
1.
As you begin to work your healing magic slowly but surely, the man sits there. The wounds seem to be healing, but this, whatever this corruption is, this infection or mana affliction, seems to be redoing the damage everything you try to heal. You may see most of the heals on his upper bits, his arms, his chest, and his thighs seem to mostly heal, but as they get closer to the thighs, to the legs, that corruption just simply dampens your magic and keeps the wound sickly.
Okay. Stop for now. Gross blood. We'll dispose of that later.
And as you continue to do a little bit more healing, you notice as you are healing it, it starts to actually spread, going further up the thighs.
Okay, so
Might need to
I don't think this is
amputate.
something we're gonna solve today. Well, that's the last case scenario. I don't think this is gonna be something we're gonna be able to fix today. I think it's best to leave him here and check in on him every once in a while.
You think me weak? I can still move.
Can you? Can you move without bleeding all over my town and possibly spreading whatever the fuck this
If
is?
you heal these wounds, they're almost done. Ours I can feel.
Continue healing his regular wounds.
Cleaning my armor might need to be a different story.
Oh, I can do that. There you go, healing rolls.
As you continue to use your healing magic, the wounds slowly but surely heal. You see flesh stitch back together and muscle conjoin. As some of the cuts on his body still stay open, they no longer seem to be bleeding.
I think that's the best we can do for now.
Oh, good. Where did you find this guy?
I don't know, I was walking on the beach to have a private conversation with someone, and I saw him in the sand, face down, with 2 healers next to him.
I see.
What you can do, while you're still recovering, so you don't stand up right away and make things worse, do you know how to read and write?
Yes, I know how to read and write.
Here's a book, here's a quill, and here's a ink pot. I'm gonna put it over here. I want you to write down in that book what happened, like, stuff about the general that you know, just general information about what happened to you, what happened for people to find you, what happened when you were attacked, what magic's being used, everything, general information. And I will leave you to
Can you read this?
Yes.
It is not common.
What language is it?
It's not one that you recognize. This is from a different, like, almost set of islands.
I have no clue. It's not Daedric either, so...
We don't share the same scriptures.
No, we don't. I'll tell you where you are.
Yeah, for now it's a bit...
Welcome to Redwall. If you don't know anything about Redwall, we are currently at war with Daedra. We are the leading, I don't even know, the leading island that are fighting the Daedra. My name is Victor. I'm the one who is heading most of the Daedric war front. I know anything and everything about the Daedra that is written down somewhere. So you are very safe in my hands, I would hope.
Then allow me to introduce myself. My name is Noogie. I used to be that of a pure and utter fishman, living on a more coastal-sided city. When the Daedra attacked, we had to change our ways. Learn a couple things. I lost my city, but I took as many of those fucking Daedra with me. And I got good at it too. Fighting Daedra back and forward, pushing different areas. I made a name for myself till she showed up.
Do any of you need healers?
Out of the vial. Her and her corruptive magic.
I see you're a healer.
No.
Yeah, there's like 4 healers in there right now, so.
Take this.
They are the ones who actually found the man on the pit.
If you ever get attacked,
Okay.
ping and I will show you. Trying to keep you safe in case any sort of assassin.
So,
decide to
what details are you able to provide in regards to finding him?
Yes, if you end up sparring, it will go off because he didn't set it specific.
Alright. Well, his soul is cracked and leaking.
So, yes, if you want to... Yeah.
To make it simple, I'm dying.
And you drag me out.
Slowly.
Okay, well, I'm sorry for your death. Hopefully not death. Hopefully you don't die. But, you said that you found the guy on the beach?
The man.
Down the stairs.
Oh,
We have a mage that can help with that, yes. But she's not here. At least today.
Okay.
This afternoon.
Oh, it is the other way.
I just saw them dragging him away.
But yeah, that guy, damn.
There you go.
I meant out into the main area, not out here.
Well, you didn't specify. You said out, so I assumed out of the building. You want to go back in? I can drag you back in.
Nope. Oh, my legs. So what is this place? No, my legs don't fucking work.
Sorry, dude. I forgot.
I want to see it's in a bench over there.
Oh, it's like going up to someone who's missing an arm and say, hey, need a hand? Ow, my neck. Oh.
Do you need help?
Yeah, I just.
You won't be able to stand for a while.
Oh. I can at least
His legs are very
Oh. Oh, that's what she did to them. I haven't been able to see them.
What? Can't understand you. You sound like you're perishing.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Well, if you share a common enemy
Someone else.
of the Daedra, then let me tell you this. They're starting to spread, moving further along around different islands and different coasts.
Understood.
Oh.
Well, here you go. You can take this potion. For 5 minutes, you can levitate. Actually, here, I'll just... There you go. You just soak
Very
in.
nice, man.
It'll soak in, and you'll soon begin to levitate. For 5 minutes, so make sure you count that out, otherwise you will just plummet.
Bench.
Perfect.
Oh my god, I killed it.
I don't know why you'd... Oh. Oh.
There you go.
Oh.
And
Well,
now,
now what am I going to do? I have
go
no
to the
way.
town.
No.
I'm fine.
You bastard!
Damn. When is he gonna stop? What if he doesn't stop?
people after 5 minutes.
In the middle of an ocean? He doesn't stop?
He's a fisherman, he can
I
swim.
think he smacked into that tree.
He can't use his legs!
Without legs, I think he can only float.
I mean, he can still use his arms.
He hit the tree.
True, but still, he's not gonna be very fast.
Here, come here.
Oh, my God.
Oh. Oh my god. Ah. Fucking you use the levitation push on someone who can't walk, you fucking prick!
My language should not covert.
You asshole!
You can hold on to this fence right here. Right. Here. There you go, and now you can crawl around the training range.
It's not a gauntlet, it's a lower block, not a gauntlet.
No man, why was the point? Oh shit, you break!
At least your waitlist. Alright, go to the thread house. It's not my job anymore.
Yeah.
I think at the
Okay, what if I said it in a different way?
Not using magic or what?
What's
going on? Oh, you do have a hammer.
Can I follow you?
It's technically a hammer. We're fighting hammer. Don't you want to fight?
Me?
Here, just get in here.
I'm sure that'll be fun.
Alright, cool, you're here now.
It's Tama.
A hammer, why are you okay? Hammer's going to be question it, Aurelian?
Only
What's
trustworthy
happening?
people, I would say.
Well, trusted. I don't really know you.
That's fair. I'll shut the door. Excuse me, I don't want to hit you. Excuse me, excuse me. Excuse me, excuse me.
You don't have to be here. He just wanted to say a theory.
Yes, I mean, she can be here. So, this is definitely something that none of you is gonna like.
Sure.
So, I had a talk with the commander of your Inquisition. Don't know if he told you. So, he did confirm that there were multiple Daedric Lords, right?
There are 7, if I believe correctly.
As far as we know, this far we have only one Daedric Lord that have arrived here, correct?
Correct.
And when I saw how well equipped the Daedras are and experienced they are, I would believe actually that they are in war with each other.
They need to moderate. We need a moderator here to make sure that we all don't go a little too extreme.
When I hear sorry, actually wait.
Well, we'll do.
No, never mind. I heard something about a moderator. I'm back. Bear's out there.
I thought about something. What if we...
Alright, everyone ready?
What if we gather informations about all the Daedric Lords and try to find one that we could make an alliance with?
Free for all in 3, 2.
Knowing about the Daedra.
Go.
Oh wait, that's how long it lasts. Oh no! Hold on. Oh shit!
I'm pretty sure not all Daedras are the same. It wouldn't make sense, otherwise they wouldn't be in war with each other.
Information would be hard to get on Daedra because we can't go to their plane, and if they're at war with each other, they're going to be on their plane. The hope is that if we continue our conquest, hopefully at some point a new lord might appear if we step into his playing field, I guess, what he's attacking. My theory on the reason why we've only seen one lord is because that's the lord that's under our region. The other lords are probably just attacking elsewhere. I mean, I've heard reports coming from everywhere in the nexus. One lord won't be able to do all of that. One moment, private meeting. Actually, wait, open Aramis.
Oh, it's in.
I'm sure he'll be fine. Go on.
I'm allowed in. Excellent.
Yes, this is the guard building, so close Aramis. Good shit.
Excellent.
Too impressed.
I'm being called.
BRB.
I don't feel so good.
I was gonna say, So how are you doing? How's life?
To be fair, after what happened this morning, I'm a bit down. Mentally.
You mean the attack, or?
Well, what happened with Kai?
Yeah.
Where did the kettle go?
Hold on.
I'm here. I've been here. I didn't go anywhere. I sure do.
Apparently the sickness he has makes him invisible. Yep, there he is.
Yes, there we go. So, what we could do
Get it? I'm joking.
We have to defend a new location.
I'll fucking show you.
That I heard about called Duat, the desert. The hope is after that, we might be able to do a bit of scouting.
You attacked first.
What are you trying to do?
Oh.
Fair enough.
Hoping after that we can send some scouts deeper into the nexus, into some random points, and have them go through and see where they appear. That's what I was trying to do with some of my inquisitors before, you know, a little fucking bomb went off and killed half of them.
Ah, yes, that's... But we are in desperate need of allies right now. We won't win if we keep decreasing our numbers like this.
No. I have the Master Mage working on something that we should see soon, hopefully. There was a rune at your face.
Ow!
Hold on to that quickly. If it glows Daedra, I'm assuming it's not glowing.
I mean, he's got Daedric magic in him, but he's not Daedra.
Doesn't matter. Alright, cool. Thorbeck.
I want to switch.
Victor, do you mind if I test a theory?
Possibly.
Can you toss me that rune? Catches it. Does anything happen?
Which arm is it in?
This one?
Is that the infected arm?
Yes.
It glows. Wait,
oh.
No.
What?
He drags you down.
What? What are you doing?
What are you? You said it closed when
Get
it
off
stayed,
me!
you bitch!
Get off me! Let go of me!
Why is it going? Oh.
Blood magic. Did they?
Ah, my fucking nose.
You alright?
I guess that depends.
You said you're fighting a Daedra, and you said that glows with Daedra.
You can try...
Tris, put it in your other hand.
Puts it in my other hand.
It stops glowing.
So
it does detect the corruption.
I take it you know Kai's probably
yes,
told you.
I've
so tosses it back.
I haven't been told. I can sense it on you.
So does that mean they can listen in on what I hear, or
through an arm? No, most likely not.
All right. Also,
If it was
congrats!
an
Now
eye,
you know.
Probably.
Yeah.
I've been kind
I
of keeping it
guess this
secret.
is the secret.
Not even as far as I.
What you mentioned.
Things.
As far as I know, not even Alwyn knows.
Say that again.
The things that attacked our city. They weren't Daedra, they're different.
Symbiotes?
What do you mean?
They're different. Tentacles and shit, not their usual armor.
Symbiotes.
Symbiotes. I can explain to you what a symbiote is. A symbiote is what happens when a Daedra or another symbiote gets a hold of a person and corrupts them, usually some sort of mage or something like that. Not the person being corrupted, the corruptor is usually a mage or a higher level Daedra, can corrupt people. Triss is half corrupted in a way.
Basically, she is still sane, at least for now.
Now, if you could explain how this happened, because I know it's there, I just never knew how it happened.
It happened on the mission, the one where we affronted the Daedra stronghold.
Yes, salt.
I was kind of encouraged to try my magic on the Daedra. You know, I've used Toll of the Dead. That seems to be fairly effective. I haven't been able to find... I tried Drain Life. And...
Oh.
That did not go well.
You tried to drain life on a Daedric mage, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Shit. Okay.
I was mana
I don't think that's the
drained.
same. Yes. I don't think that's the same as a corruption to terms, in a way. When a symbiote or a mage gets a hold of you and corrupts you, they corrupt your very being, starting from, well, I'm assuming your soul. And then once that's changed, that's when you just suddenly burst into the symbiote. That's something different that we're gonna have to look deeper into. It's what happens with Alwyn.
Yeah. It looked similar, so I figured it was very same.
Victor, if by hopefully it won't happen, but if one of my limbs gets corrupted, I want someone to cut it. I can always restore a new one, but if it's on the head, there's nothing anybody can do.
You're lucky because of your race, you can regenerate limbs. Most of Scaly can.
It's
No
more
way.
something different. If you remember, this is a body I
Yeah, that's right.
created.
I remember. Yeah, that's fair. There's some scaly people that can regenerate. Lizard can regenerate similar to lizards.
Is that even an option?
Be able to heal. It might
Push
be
come to
able
shove, I can
heal,
burn
but
it out.
I think it will be more like
I've dealt
something
with
that would
Daedra
slow down the
before, many a
corruption more than
time.
anything else.
I think if we get really desperate, we can cut your arm off and then go to Norn. He does have regeneration potions. Those potions can regenerate limbs. However, there's a chance that you can contract a lycanthropy. That's how you regenerate it usually.
Yeah. I
Which is
was
a
on
whole
a
new
mission where he
ballgame.
gave us some of those potions.
Yes. That's a last case scenario. If that even works, because of your arm being corrupted, who knows if it's in your blood or... I don't know.
I haven't told that many people.
We need to do more research into it.
Kai knows. You now know. Rift and, crap. My brain's skipping on his name. But the healer that was with us.
Okay.
They knew because they were there and they were helping me
Reese.
try to heal my... Yes, Reese. They know only because they were there healing me and trying to deal with the corruption. Apparently he stopped it from going through my entire body.
If you can get to Rift and make sure they don't tell other people, will be good.
I'm pretty sure I'll re-speak to him. I gotta talk to him anyway, but I will just make sure he hasn't told anyone else. But he seems to have kept that to himself for various different reasons.
Good. I would hope so.
The only other person other than Kai that I've told that I know has not told anyone and has been very discreet about it is she.
I
She
trust
seems
she
to
with
be...
a lot. She is very good at keeping... Yeah. Nice.
Also, she has a fairly amount of good knowledge. She told me that once it gets to the shoulder, then it's pretty much over. But as far as she knows, it's only up my arm, not my shoulder.
Either we find a cure or amputation might be a solution.
It might be, but I want to research this. Because I don't want amputation to be the end-all be-all for some people, including if they cannot get their hands on the regeneration potions.
I agree.
They're not really a dime a dozen, so we can't just go hacking people's limbs off because that reduces our effectiveness. Having someone to, well, unfortunately research on is the best option to see what it could be. To see if it does get to the shoulder and past, if it will continue to corrupt the body and turn into a symbiote or not.
Also, we don't even know if that
Probably should have
works.
knocked first.
For all we
Yes.
know, it could accelerate things. Oh, and she knows as well. Dusk knows about my arm. But she seemed to indicate that she, as in she, not she as in Dusk. Okay,
Yeah.
she. We know she. The construct she. She seemed to indicate that if it got to my shoulder, chopping it off wouldn't be the simple, clean solution. But I didn't really push more into that. I didn't want her.
Chest, yes.
Given that she's said that that was pretty much game over, I did not bother pushing for more information about that. I didn't want her to think. If she thinks that's final and that there's no hope once it gets to the shoulder, I didn't want her to know that it was to my shoulder.
Give it some time. Sit on it for a bit.
Well, it's not like I'm going to go
I
running
want
off and
to-
going chopping off right away. Especially since,
I know,
again,
but-
I don't necessarily think that's going to necessarily work given what I've been told.
Fix it if it's in your bloodstream.
Mm-hmm.
One of these days, I
there's-
will... Yes.
There is an experiment I would like to try. Does any of you know what mercury is?
Do not believe
The
so,
metal.
no.
No? Mercury is a liquid metal. It's very rare.
Oh, mercury,
but,
yes.
Yeah, mercury. Sorry, accent.
I will be back.
It's known to be able to kill anything. I want to know if it will be possible to kill the corruption with it.
I don't really... that's a good
From a healer
experiment.
standpoint,
However,
I
if that
wouldn't
gets
recommend
in...
that.
If it gets in Trish's bloodstream, you'll kill Trish with mercury poisoning. So,
Yeah,
we'd
'cause
have
it's
to
a
be
poison in
very
itself.
fucking careful with that. What the
Yes,
idea
I
could be
know.
is that we could cut
Uh-huh.
off all blood flow from
Mhm.
that arm, assuming that there is blood flow. One moment.
Because I do know, I thought about like having healers stabilizing Tris, for example. The mercury will try to will be controlled by me, and I can try to make it flow to destroy, especially the corruption, and then extract it once it's done.
There's a very strong issue with that. If you're going to be sending it through her bloodstream, that is going to cause a lot of poison and pain for her. The
This
mercury is
why
going to... let me finish. The mercury is going to interfere with the iron that is in her bloodstream already, and that is going to cause major issues. I understand what you're getting at by you can control the mercury, but you have to get through... You have to avoid every single blood cell. That is going to be a very difficult task, even for a mage. Even if it was a healer that used metal magic in the same way. It is a very high risk. It's nearly impossible for it to work. I understand what you're getting at and trying to help, but it won't actually do it. It's going to be too big of a risk.
Luckily, you're talking to someone who is currently friends with the Archmage Metal, so we actually could possibly do this. He's currently here in Redwall. Well, he's in the swamps, but he's here. I've been talking to him recently.
Again,
So-
they're a mage. They're not going to have the same finesse of
They're the
knowing the human body.
pinnacle. Yes, they do. They're the pinnacle of metal.
Of metal in magics, yes, but not a healer, is what I'm getting at.
I don't need to know healing. I just need to be sure to have the right timing when I extract the mercury. Metal extraction
thing
can
is-
be used in many different ways.
Using magic, you can cut blood flow off from a certain place. That's the point of me. I can close off veins. I've done it before. I've closed off people's veins in their necks to kill them. I can close off the veins in the arm, which is very dangerous. Yes, no, I understand that the blood can build up and it could possibly cause a clot. But that's why we would have to look deep into this before doing it. But cutting it off, putting mercury into the arm, there is a chance. We're willing to do anything because I'd rather not cut Triss's arm off and have a chance of shit going wrong. Because we don't know if cutting the arm off is the end-all be-all. Are we saying we're going to do this? It's a possibility, it's a theory. There's not many options we really have right now to figure out how to cure someone of Daedric corruption. Because right now, I'm sure if I try to go over there and try to possibly bleed the arm out or do something like that, there's a chance that maybe it lashes back and hits me. Because it's Daedric at the end of the day. If you're using magic on Daedric stuff, there's a chance it bashes back at you. But instead, trying to do something to the body instead of do something inside of...
You saw what happened to my legs!
Yes.
It made it worse.
When we were healing his legs and uncorrupting it, at first it worked, and then after a while it stopped working and it started helping the Daedric infection. We don't want the same thing to happen here. So it's an option. We will look at it.
We just need to do experiments on simples first.
Yes. The idea is... if we could possibly capture a symbiote.
That will work. We could try this.
However, we can't kill it, because once we kill it, they revert back to their human form.
We need
That's
to
the
capture
danger.
one alive. I am currently working on new spells, but they are not finished. They are prototypes. And with a bit of luck, if I can finish them off, I could immobilize a symbiote completely. But it's a combination of two spells.
Sorry, I heard something. We also can use the Archmage metal. I mean, we have 3 fucking metal mages. It'd be perfect to immobilize one, create a little fucking prison around him.
If the Archmage is capable of creating some kind of a golden armor onto the symbiote, I can use that new spells I'm working on to immobilize it.
Possibly. When he's free, we can sit down and have a talk with him and attempt something. Worst comes to worst, we could figure out that mercury is just very deadly to symbiotes as well. And then we know that we can always use that as a, put it on the tips of arrows and shoot them with it, something like that.
And I haven't used the mercury yet, but I think I can definitely create some.
Yes. I hate mercury. It's such an annoying metal to use. It's always in a liquid form.
That's why I'm trying to avoid using it, but that's also the one thing that keeps me talking here. That's in my blood too.
We'll think about mercury.
I'm not sure even if my poison resistance would help with the mercury part of it.
No, it's a metal.
No.
It bypasses poison immunity.
That's what I thought.
Unless if you're a skeleton, or a construct, you will be fine. But you have an immune system, so the mercury will bypass.
Yep.
Mercury is very dangerous to the point where if you touch a little drop with your finger, enough can get absorbed into your skin. It can kill you with just a drop.
Oh,
why it's
I know.
very
I've used
dangerous.
it before. It's just
Yeah. It's very good for assassins. Yes, I know.
it's the one thing that they didn't
but-
try to make me immune to, which is, obvious, I guess.
Hmm. Don't worry, if we put any mercury in your blood, anything in your body, I can use metal extraction to extract all the mercury out of your body.
I mean,
Yes. Even if it does absorb into something it's not supposed to, with 3 mages, we will be able to manipulate it. I mean, I know I can manipulate its... I'm not as good as he can, but I can manipulate. That's why I can force people to do things. I can manipulate the iron in your blood. I could very realistically, if you are very high in iron in your diet, eating a lot of food with it, I could just make a blade extend out of your bloodstream. It's very fucking terrifying, the things you can do with metal magic. But that's you need some really precise magic to do that. I can also, if you ever cut open, I can extract the iron out of you and give you an iron deficiency while you're fighting.
Yeah.
Metal magic is very terrifying with what you can do with people's bodies. In a test with water magic as well, it's two of the... People hate, like, chaos because it's a negative affinity. I think water and metal, the things you can do that with that is a lot worse. I mean, be happy I'm on your guys' side.
yeah, I mean, I am. Also starting to learn why those 2 magics are fairly restricted on my world now.
Yeah. Because, like, even, like, the small fact that I can point at someone, make them blush, just
Like,
pouring
why
blood into their cheeks.
would you do that?
It's an example. I could force a bunch of blood to your brain and possibly give you a stroke.
No, that's...
This is all messed up. Like,
Yeah, we're not gonna do that. It is. It's very messed up. That's what I'm saying. I kind of, some days I don't like the affinities I have, but I'm kind of forced to use it to not die. I mean, hell, I use my own blood. If I'm in combat and I'm I need to do something, there's a reason why I do end up cutting myself, because the more blood I drip around the arena, and the more blood my enemy drips around the arena, the more weapons I have.
For me, it's the more metal someone possessed.
Yes. The more metal on their person itself, yes. I can do both. So that I can use any sort of equipment on them, any buckle I could turn into a projectile going towards their eye. Any breastplate I can crush in and choke them out. I hate this magic. Your cape is like...
I notice. Give me a moment.
I have a few ways
I'm in a
of
bad
using
angle, that's
metal
why.
that I never used because of ethic reasons.
Yeah. Triss, is it possible for you to pull your arm out?
no.
Got it. I won't wait.
You
It's
want
better
ask
to
the
wait
same
anyways
question to
than I'll wait
Owen?
for Ward. Well... Owen is busy at his home, so I won't bother him to do work on him.
Now the question is, are you gonna do the same thing to him as well?
I think his corruption is a bit different.
His
isn't
case
it?
is very different because of his bloodline, yes. His body is currently naturally fighting the corruption in his body to the point where when I used to see him it was up here and it has regressed a few inches down his arm. So
However,
I could, but I'm sure that his will just eventually get rid of itself, whereas yours probably won't.
I see. Cool.
Also, Alwyn isn't one of my people. I can't technically. They're a guard. They're not, no.
we'll do experiments, and if we have a positive result, we can tell you.
without sounding fucked up, you are going to be an experiment for a little bit. Your arm specifically, not you as a person.
Oh no, I understand.
Yes, as we can see with, you know, the rude. Want to figure that out. Because if it is Daedric, can it be controlled by them? Can you just suddenly stab someone? We don't know, and I don't really want to figure out if you can, attack someone.
Well, so far,
I like that idea.
the only thing it's done is turn my arm black and made it look weird. Hasn't really done anything else.
Yes. Probably a bit less
Can't
feeling.
cast magic on that arm either.
Yeah, that too. I
Parasite
can't.
Has no visible parasites.
I don't feel
dying
any
off
mana
it
in this side.
somewhere else.
I'll be working on my prototype spell during the entire night. Hopefully I can at least get this one done. Because I have a few others.
Yeah, you with the fancy armor. I wanted to ask you, what you told me this is Redwall. Can I see some maps?
But just as a reminder, Flesher, I think you
Maps
kind of
of
got
what's
the hint.
nearby, or-
No telling anyone else.
What?
Don't worry, I won't say
If
anything.
type of map, a map of just Redwall or what's nearby?
Both.
Unless if you tell me to.
Right here.
The only people that know her need to know
Don't tell me,
people.
Grandpa, don't worry.
Oh, that's much easier.
You know, Tris, I already been corrupted once by a dark magic. And I wanted to end my life, but I was too weak to do it.
Sure, come in, Archers.
And it ended up going
Wait, huh?
extremely
I
bad.
don't recognize any of these.
Do you want to go in first? I have to crouch.
That means they're reaching out further than I thought.
Oh, you need to get the door.
You guys will have to give me just a moment. I'm going to go deal with something quickly. It just came to my attention. I'll be right back.
Alright.
Yeah, I can open the door for you.
Yeah, it's a bit of a tricky door to deal with.
Oh no, I've just seen
Sometime-
them struggle with the door before.
Sometimes the door is possessed.
No, I just don't think he knows how to open the door.
How you guys manage to struggle with the door? It's very easy to open and close.
I don't, and I have claws.
Oh yeah.
Cans and bottles.
Existing. I'm wearing a
giving
chest
you-
plate.
Bath yet?
Or that.
God damn it. Please.
Yeah.
What?
Has someone given you a bath yet?
No. How? I've been in an ocean and then they use prestidigitation on me to get the blood off.
So why does your feet look crunchy?
Because they're cursed and I can't fucking use my Daedric magic. Oh.
Oh.
Hey,
That's what was happening.
yeah,
was
he
curious
got
about it.
influenced by the dangerous.
And they tried to heal it and it only made it worse.
And this is why I use mundane healing.
Mundane healing didn't even heal it. Ah.
Ooh.
See, he was able to open the door, no problem.
I know.
And he doesn't, he can't even use his legs.
Be careful.
What the hell? Oh, Tama is fighting Hammer. Okay.
Yeah, they've been fighting after their battle royale after a good while.
Is that a helicopter shield? What the hell?
The shield
It's a
that's on the weapon spins.
it's a spinning axe, giant sword. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Still waiting now.
Good thing we started this conversation.
Going to stand in an area that's a bit taller.
Hmm?
Oh, I said I was going to stand in an area a bit taller, so I don't have to like hunch
I'm
my
kind of
back
surprised
behind
that they didn't, if they expanded all of this to make it so larger people can be in. Surprised they didn't make the door so people didn't have to like bunch through it.
Look, you're not expecting everyone to be as tall as Sulfur. And suddenly there are people almost as tall as Sulfur walking in through here.
Some people, I wonder if they are giant.
I think there should be less tall people.
You just want people shorter than you.
No, I just want to be able to kiss my girlfriend.
That would be a good reason.
You could always get a ladder.
I don't want to have to stand in a box constantly.
No. They're talking about alchemically changing my height.
And yeah, that's a little extreme. You could just get a ladder. It's way cheaper and easier, and you don't modify anybody.
It would be temporary.
Well, I mean, it doesn't disappear. The ladder's still there unless you burn it. I mean, you just set the ladder up, go up, kiss your girlfriend, put the ladder away, and then whenever you want to kiss, it's not temporary.
Then I have to look at ladder around.
Wood. So it'd be lighter.
Well, I mean, there's
I
also
have to look at
levitate.
ladder around.
You could, like,
I
wouldn't
don't do
levitate
magic.
work?
I can't magic.
Isn't there like a potion of levitate that you could do? You could just buy a potion to levitate.
Really?
Doesn't that require magic?
Does it?
No. No, I don't think so.
I don't know much about that kind of shit.
I mean, I don't either, so you could be right, but I mean, I've seen people use potions that don't. I mean, Tommy's used like several potions, and he's very not magic.
I'll just leave all that to my sister. She knows all that kind of shit. Yeah.
So yeah, is there any way that the at least lighter information on what that person's issue was? The one that can't use his legs?
The legs are... There was some sort of Daedra magic that was with the legs. And when the healers tried to deal with it, it fucked up his legs.
That would be new.
Victor would have more details on that, because I was more of making sure a lot of people weren't jumping in. Flesher was guarding the door. I was looking out the windows, making sure, Daedra weren't following after, or if people were, like, rushing over and stuff.
Yeah, a weird Daedric thing like that's new to me, at the very least. I hope it's not going to become a normal issue.
With the war ramping up, we might get more people that are running away from the Daedra, honestly. If anything, it's probably going to get worse.
I'd hope not. I deal with enough Daedra.
Well, I mean, I hope not either, but it's just the reality of war that we're now facing.
me and Victor are planning to try to look for a cure. We might have possibly a solution, but we haven't got any tests yet. We didn't run any tests.
Ken, you already put the suggestion forward. Capture a symbiote. There should be plenty in the swamps, right?
Oh yeah,
There
I
are
do agree
plenty in
with
the
you.
swamps. We just have to tell the Archmage Metal to stop killing them right now because he's in there doing some work.
That's why we didn't see them yesterday during the day before during the training.
Me and him, well, we were talking yesterday. We showed up to Redwall, went into the swamps. Not yesterday, today. Went into the swamps. Talked about some work to be done.
Victor, I wonder who is the Archmage of Metal?
I don't really know too much about him or his name. I just know that he's the Archmage of Metal. He has found an interest in me because of my expertise in the magics of metal. And he knows that I do a lot with Daedra, and he's one of the few Archmages that actually care about Aether and like the entire astral plane, and the other Archmages that a lot of them have very selfish needs and will only do things if it benefits themselves.
I thought that was just Seamus. I thought Archmages worked for the greater good or something.
I don't believe they do. They seem very biased.
What?
Sometimes power can corrupt people. And when they reach a certain peak, they stop believing in the old ways.
I'm sure some do, and I'm sure some have their own personal gain at the end of the day. Why do you think I hate the Tower Purgation so much? Why do you think I think the Tower Purgation does good work, however they're very biased. The fact that Archmages can use certain spells allow them to use it for their own personal gain, but they do not let other people use it. Now, I know those spells can be abused, but the fact that I was put in jail for a day for using a spell to make someone go unconscious.
Well, I mean, that kind of makes sense. Like, you would have only the highest levels can use dangerous magic for good purposes. But, you know.
They don't use it for good purposes. I've heard that Archmages have used, they pull a card from the deck of many things, and they didn't like what card it is, so they wished it away because it made them, I don't know, lose a personal belonging or something. Some of them have just wished for cups of water because they felt like it. They use their spells for... They don't use it for the greater good. They use it for their own personal gain.
Okay.
That's my personal belief. They may disagree with that, but...
Well, it might be the one correct thing that Rift is correct about, so I just assume that he was wrong about that.
I don't know. I haven't met too many of them, the few that I have.
Some of them are probably going to be assholes, but that's like the nature of people, right?
True.
Califax is good.
I just still think that it's a bit weird that some people became Archmages if they do act like this.
The Archmages are something weird. I mean, it's like how Seamus is an Archmage. He's the pinnacle of chaos magic, but he is...
It does not speak.
I need you to just heat up that rock. Just
He is
heat
the
it up,
most
just heat it up
disturbing
into
being
its-
I have
into its
ever
bath.
seen.
Just heat it up.
It's just a rock. It's not real. What is it? Continues to slide past you as you. It's floating there, buddy. Rolling.
Oh, there's your cat.
You're floating. It's not realistic. With an 18, you weave your fire magic into the rock as it begins to heat up.
Maybe I'm a float mage.
You ever think of that?
The rock glows a brilliant
Is
orange.
this cat became your familiar or something?
As its form begins to
I don't know, it's
melt
followed
some,
me around
but
quite
it
a
still
lot.
continues to move through the dirt.
I mean, it followed me around all day yesterday, or not yesterday, this morning.
I told it to follow one of you guys around if I wasn't around, so...
Okay.
What are you like?
Oh, maybe it is then. I just assumed it was its own cat and just was following Victor because of, well, it being a cat. But
It should be.
it follow orders, so...
I'm pouring the heat in. It's practically a pool of lava as it continues to try and move towards Ventus, but with enough time and focus,
Do you know how to
eventually
make
it just
antidotes?
melts into molten glass into the dirt
I am
and
not, I
stops
have
moving.
poison affinity. I have no need for antidotes. But yes, I know how to make antidotes.
Julie, I am so sorry. Thank you. It just wouldn't stop following me. It was
Is someone
terrifying.
dying
It was
outside my
bigger
building?
than
What's
that.
happening? I hear screaming and Maggie being
Thank you.
interested. What's
Thank
happening?
you.
I'm sorry about that.
Sounds like molten slag on the ground.
I would.
Oh,
Oh yeah, here, I'll take care of that. There we go.
How have I missed the
Your
rock?
venom in your
How did
tail?
you do that?
Oh shit.
You can't do that.
Yes, wyverns have venom.
Too bad, just
No,
did.
I'm a wyvern.
Anyway.
Victor.
Normally it's in their claws, not their tails.
I have no one.
Some wyverns have it in their
Some
tails and some in their
Alright.
claws. Yeah.
Thanks for sticking with me. I just didn't know what the emergency was. Usually when people call me for emergency, it's
Usually the same.
I figured having you with me would be smart.
It's a paralyzing
Step away from it all.
poison.
And step away from the mayor's
Ah,
office.
my favorite. Yes.
Yep. I forget
Also,
things
where are you
also.
Where'd you go? Oh, there you
You
are.
really have an interesting
Hello,
topic.
secretary. No, go ahead and shoot.
Sorry, let me.
This goes
You're
into
really
something.
having a couple interesting days, aren't you?
No, I don't need seafood.
Yes.
Wait, can I have it?
I have a familiar, apparently. Kai, the commander of Redwall, has been captured by the Daedra once again. Well, not once again, just, another...
Definitely make something that can work for this.
Terribly so. I dropped out.
And then apparently there's a whole fucking process around
Because I
it.
don't really want something
Contracts,
to...
signing things. And,
It's kinda the same venom.
It's my mundane familiar.
Yellow.
short mundane.
Everything I see right now is black.
I didn't sign any papers, I didn't accept anything. If it was, you know, forcing me into a contract, I would have known. I've killed a lot of people who have done that before.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Eat it.
Scritch.
You want me to kill a cat?
Don't kill it. I like it.
What if it was evil?
What about the other one?
I
I mean, it's
I
changing.
think the talking cat is the evil one. They keep insulting everyone.
doesn't seem evil.
Well, now
You
it's
don't know, could be a shapeshifter.
gonna burn
Could
fish
eat
covered
your
in
children
seafood.
at night.
Do you eat those?
Good. Yes.
Yeah, and we know the talking one is a shapeshifter.
You have your room to detect Daedras?
This one just changes its code.
I do, I know it's dangerous, yes.
My thoughts
You sure
exactly.
there's all of
You want some fish?
Is it?
Did you try this on the cat?
No, I,
Here, hold this on the cat with the other arm.
respectfully decline.
Just drop it on its back.
Are you okay?
Crazy.
You look like you've just been poisoned. Is this another
I don't think
attempt
it's a
upon your
danger.
life by the Redwall Guard?
No,
I need to
my
concentrate.
secretary.
either
My
one of
secretary
us would
secretary
know.
here just threw a fish like a
That
birdfish
Yeah,
like
I
a
know.
ninja star into my neck. But I got better.
We just need to be sure.
Impressive. It takes a lot of skill to kill with a piece
But
of
I don't
food.
think it's evil. If it was, it would have caused problems
Clearly
by
you know
now,
your
I think.
craft.
The only problems it had was when
Unless
the,
if it's just a spy.
I don't know their name. Some magic cat
That's the bad company spirit aided
came
in
up,
that.
said the cat was
I'm
inferior,
disappointed then.
and then our cat jumped them for calling them inferior.
Yes, I did.
Lead the way.
That's the only problems I've ever
Okay,
seen this
team,
cat
Wait
do.
here and don't move a muscle or
So
you'll
it can
pay.
speak common?
It seems to understand common, but it doesn't speak it. The other cat, there's a cat that's black, has black fur, is on 2 legs, has a wizard's hat. I don't know their name, but they do speak common. This cat does not.
And there is the other one, the shapeshifter, I believe, right? The very small cat that is always a bit.
The orange one
jealous
that
of
got
person?
jealous, that I had to chase them all
insulting
over
everyone.
the entire day because they kept trying to attack this cat, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because they were jealous of this cat. Like, are they a cat or like they said I'm not a cat, but they are in a cat form most of the time, and they act like a cat.
They can shape into a human. I don't know. I don't know what they are.
Well, are they a human shape-shifting into a cat, or are they a cat shape-shifting into a human?
I think they're a cat shape-shifting into a human.
Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, you can only morale, huh?
For access to their kitchens,
You can't speak common, you just go
morale.
morale.
But if you just break in subtly, maybe, use
True.
their stuff without them knowing, and then just clear
It's
out.
like a telephone.
I'm just saying,
It's
what are they
literally
just
just a
saying?
cat.
Morale
Everyone
in
wins.
common.
Yeah, at least it's good to know it's just a cat. I just wanted to make sure since we think
Maybe we should find, a cat and see if they can translate, see if they are speaking cat to common.
Translating cat.
Okay.
Next thing, we're gonna run into an entire race full of cats that are fighting the Daedra.
Okay, follow me. You see this person's
Alright,
house right here?
what are they saying?
Oh. Okay.
You're right. Well, hold up. We'll just be back before Eugene returns. He won't know a damn.
What do you want, little one?
He doesn't know. Can't hurt him. Okay, so this is your classic.
Doesn't say
door
anything.
gate. It looks very innocuous. It does in fact have.
Cats don't normally say anything when you ask them what they're saying.
So did you hear someone like shooting, or was that just?
I speak with animals.
Yeah, red wall. It's a red wall. Oh, it is.
He was here.
Sophisticated
And I left for a
lock
second.
picks,
She's
they're all
gone.
very similar.
Left
you know.
shortly after you did.
You take your two lock picks,
Ah.
right? One's the tensioning rod, so you sort of stick it in here.
Let's see.
Reach around to like the back of the lock.
I have an
And
inkling
then
of where
your
they probably
second one, this is what you use to push up all the rollers. Those are the notches that a key pushes up that make it turn easily.
figured it out.
And you just need to get the tension right so they
I
stay
think I know where they
up.
I'm very good at
Find
finding.
them like so, and
Knock knock.
Victor, it's your turn.
Hi,
to
Rift,
send-
come in.
Hmm?
Yes.
simple as. All right.
Hey, Mayor, one of yours is bleeding on the way over here.
Where did all your hair go?
Which one, the Knight Commander or Blossom?
Demonstration. Education.
You want? I can have a look.
This is Shade.
Rip, are you
Inquisitor.
joining the military?
Meaning a burger.
This is Shade's house.
What?
I forget the other guy's name.
What? What happened to your
Are
hair?
you joining the military? You got a buzz cut.
It's an
No,
inquisitor.
I got a 56 on the wide metric cable.
For a slight lesson, take the lock.
There's a lot of inquisitors.
It's literally an inquisitor.
Lockpicking is a very important skill. Every
Oh.
adventurer needs to know.
That literally
Oh
is
boy,
just an
it's
inquisitor.
Chris. Do you hear that?
Teaching her how to pick a lock.
I think you need healing.
Yep, I do.
Someone shut the door.
Nope, I need to check something real quick.
Nope, I'm on
My,
it. You
alright.
stay here.
My elf ears were picking up on something when the door was open.
Shit, you survived?
Hey, knock,
If
knock.
you're gonna talk about lockpicking, can you do it not
Busy.
next to the guardhouse?
Guard stuff.
They don't understand. They probably pick locks all the time.
Knock.
Still standing, sir.
Busy.
They like have a license.
Busy.
Is the
Guard
door-
stuff.
Busy, we're the.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm guard.
Lieutenant Edwards, sir.
Busy.
Still.
Alright.
It's a gold ranger star.
Yeah.
Rangers don't have yours.
Sir.
I need a guard, apparently.
Sit down so you're not gonna
I
fucking
think
bleed
somebody's
out.
picklocking, I think someone's picklocking, Shade and Damon's house.
It's being dealt with.
Pins.
Gotcha.
Speak.
I was saying,
Anything important?
did
Where
you
you were
show up
sent
to the
to?
Nexus like that, or did something else
My
happen?
report.
Boss not using too
I
much
was
of it. You don't want to break your picks
after
out.
the incident at the manor.
And they'll laugh really loudly at you. Don't ask how I know that.
And bleeding all over the floor.
After the rest of my
pride,
coming
why?
swine in front of me, I...
Dealt with. It's fine, I'm used to being left.
Sorry, sir, but I fled.
They use, apparently, are using.
It's to be expected, yes.
I was cut off from the Nexus with a few
100 kilometers away from Redwall. I thought I could walk it, at least to the next nexus, but... Sir... I thought I'd make my way to Green Marrow, but... Sir, it's gone. Everything's gone.
What do you mean it's gone? The town is gone?
Everything. The meadows, the farmlands, the entire town. It was like something just came over and fucking incinerated all of it. I made my way down to Fairbank. The same thing, sir. Everything was gone. Burned to ashes. Barely even any foundations were left. Nothing but charred remains, if there were even any. Then I made my way to the Bronston. It seems like something was happening there. I didn't know for certain at first, but... At first I thought it was bandits, from the looks of it. Crazed men assaulting the walls. And at first the local garrison was holding fast. And then they came. Sir. There weren't many. Maybe only a small regiment or company.
Bruce. Roof says you're needed outside.
I don't care if they're needed here.
Alright.
Oh, okay.
Sir, their entire doctrine has changed. Everything that we thought we knew about their fighting style, their formations, everything was different. They weren't just throwing themselves in the combat. No, they strategized.
You see, he's in a wheelchair.
They used the cultists as bait to lure the guards into a false sense, and they sullied out into the field. That's when they attacked.
I'm still in training. I'm still in training of being a.
Okay, turn me around.
Of being a.
What else did you see?
Sticking a
guard.
Here, let me help. He's gonna stick a stick in the smoke.
Some of the cultists, especially the ones nearer to the Daedra, they were bearing a banner.
You see that he is indeed in a wheelchair.
Seared to their own skin, sewn into their fucking spines. It seemed like I didn't get a solid look at it, but it seemed like a blazing wolf, blue in color. And then there was... I didn't know what it was, but it seemed like the leader of the bunch. Sir, I saw him cut through an entire company all on his own without even breaking a sweat. I tried to offer my assistance best I could, but there were just too many. The captain of the guard, he told me to make it for the nexus before he... All I know is that nexus isn't there anymore. More than likely the captain fucking destroyed it in some way, shape or form before the Daedra could take it. Told me to find you and the captain as quickly as possible, to find Kai, to tell them what's coming. Or at least what the hell is going on out there.
The leader. You look like this? And he's holding up at least a somewhat well-drawn description of Wolfram.
I saw. That's the fucking monster. Sorry, sir, I failed you.
No, you didn't. No one did. Come, rest. Take him down, heal him.
Come on.
It seems that they are attacking multiple places at the same time. I think this is the big moment for them. They are destroying everything.
That's Wolfram, the man who was just in our fucking training arena yesterday. The man who claimed he was gonna burn down everything around us. Now 3 towns outside of Redwall were just burnt.
Yep.
Tris, when the Daedric Lord was here this morning, he said he was killing us last.
Pretty much. Was the, oh, you're not important, you know, we're tired of wasting time on you, we're just going to go ahead and destroy everything around you. And from what I've heard about the reports of Aether, that's probably what they wanted to send the message on. Is instead of attacking us, they sent someone, they went after Aether a little bit. There was a chase thing, but they were going to wreak havoc in Aether. So it sounds like they're making good on that threat. Is they're going to weaken our trade routes, our allies, and they'll probably come after us once they've taken our defenses and allies.
Wolfram's only a captain. We are lucky that it's not another lord having their eyes on us, but...
This captain may be acting under the orders of this lord.
Maybe. I don't know.
Did seem like the Lord was a little pissed that he revealed the cards of what they were doing. Came in, grabbed the this Captain Wolfram, and made him disappear. And then this was like, oh, sorry for the disturbance, and took off.
Victor, I don't know how many allies you have, but we kinda need all of them.
You're talking about how many Inquisitors I have?
Like, allies overall, maybe another...
Oh, allies?
Mm-hmm.
Ward's Inquisition, but most of them are busy fighting their own war. I have, Revel's Call, or Revel's End. I have the Warden and his undead. Sulfur is fucking on her deathbed. Can't use her. Most of the Archmages don't care. And they're doing their own things. I have the Archmage of Metal. I have the Master Mage here. I have, assuming, as many from Hunter's Call, but you guys have your own monsters
Those that
to
we
fight.
can spare, since we also
Exactly.
have a problem with some Daedra.
We have... That's...
So we barely have anyone.
We have the Dragon Knights, but they're focused on the Nexus. They will not leave the Nexus. That's their whole protection scheme. They keep the Nexus safe. They will not pull out. Do you know Kalbanda? Archdragon?
Yes.
Yes, he's, if I'm not mistaken, because it's been a long time since I've talked with him, the leader of, or at least one of a Dragon Knight, which are, am I getting the lore correct here? I can't fucking remember
I
everything
feel
about the
like
Dragon
Dragon Knights are Golden Knights. Not gold dragons.
Gold dragons. I can't remember the lore about them. Yes, they're dragons that protect the Nexus. Am I right?
Yes.
Gold dragons that... Yeah, there you go. Gold Knights
They're
that...
the dragons under Oryx Eve, yes.
There you go. Never mind, they're not under... Yeah, they're under Oryx Eve, which is an entirely different person.
Who's in a coma right now, if I remember correctly?
He is
I wish I
still
could
in coma.
fucking...
I don't know. I asked him to go away, but...
Shoot them all!
They got really loud all of a sudden, just...
They really did.
I wouldn't know, because, you know, I'm using my selective elf hearing.
Oh, I wish I could do that. But I can.
Yeah. I imagine you have to keep your ears open for various different reasons.
Sorry everyone for the commotion. There's a fucking trash wizard. We'll be quiet now. My apologies.
A trash wizard?
Yeah.
I don't even want to know.
I mean,
Crawls
feel
around
free
on
to
the
be as
ground.
loud as you want. Just
I don't think
He's not.
Of course. Sorry, Victor. My apologies.
Close the door. Ah.
Let him in. Iris is coming in as well.
Shut the door behind you.
Bonk your head.
So. You were saying?
Fuck, I forgot now. What was I saying?
Talking about the Dragon Knights.
Oh, right, the guys in a coma.
Orixieve's in a coma. Great.
they've been in a coma.
Yeah, he's been in a coma since the.
Dragon Knights are very likely just going to be defending the Nexus out of anything because they don't want to leave him be.
The Dragon Knights station there more than likely can't leave the Nexus because if they do, they leave the Nexus vulnerable, and we can't have that.
I want to hear a gun go off.
Strange cat.
That would be the best way to get them to scatter. Just shoot a gun right into the crowd.
Bring a gun lance next time.
This is not what we're supposed to do, Dusk.
We can technically
Yes,
do
bring. Whatever you just said sounds really cool, and I want to have one. Bring it.
When?
I know nothing about
That
gun
sounds cool.
lances.
Whatever that is.
I just know
use
that
them very often because it hurts.
I just know they're the best weapon. I can just feel it.
They are just the best one.
Do you want to be rolled onto your back?
Yeah, I can just feel it, like, you know, almost like I've used them before.
Grunt twice if that's a
I feel like the best
That's free
weapon
four
is
times.
one you pull back and you release.
You know what? Fuck it.
I
Help
just
me.
wish it was done.
Oh, you're just lazy at that point. That's just a bow.
There we go.
Bows are great.
How about an axe
Tired
that
of
can turn
using
into a
bows.
sword?
I've
Do you
used a
have
bow
those?
my entire life.
One of those.
I'm used to a great bow.
Are you okay on the ground there, buddy? Like, do you need picked up or,
They can't walk.
sat
His legs
up?
don't work.
Well, we could set him up on a chair.
Take
fucking.
these.
I'm gonna scream. What is
It's a
this?
fucking stink bomb.
Why do?
Please don't.
Why do you have a dung
Throw
pod?
it at them.
Yes, it will fucking reek for weeks.
Hey, is that a large dung pod?
Back onto conversation. Orixie is in a coma, probably from that fucking worm. So most of our allies, you know, my 130 plus fucking Inquisitors, most of them are fucking dead except for that one, one that's back there, you, Neve, and Heroes back that way.
Small idea. It's tough to do, but if we capture, say, in a sense, a Tigrex, we could capture one and then release it on the Daedra.
Oh.
God, okay.
Get a Rajang at that point.
Actually,
Oh.
if
monkeys for dead
if you actually manage to find a dragon, I could try to convince him, perhaps, to help us.
Oh god. Now we're fucking with the beasts. Their dragons are different. Yes, they're not the dragons you're thinking of. They're
also
like,
not really labeled.
Actual, they are literal monsters.
They're fanged wyverns.
We could dominate monster.
Yeah, but who's strong enough to do that over one of our monsters? Besides, like, you or one of the Archmages?
Me or one of the Archmages.
Yeah, but have fun convincing an archmage to go do it. So, are you volunteering?
Fuck. I would ask Sulfur, but Sulfur's
predisposed.
If someone punched her, she'd probably fucking die. So,
Mr. Mayor, if that you still really haven't told me your name.
Victor, you can refer to me as Victor.
I might be in a weird sense of not being able to fight right now, but if I do manage to get my legs going, and if I can get my great bow back, I was a great threat to the Daedra. Enough that they had to send a general to stop me.
We have him. Not to control a monster, but we have him.
Do have him. I mean, oh wait, I just forgot. We did actually just capture Diablos. It was a
We
bloodbath
did
Diablos. It's one of the new
Diablos.
subspecies. Problem is, if we release it and it gets away, we're gonna have to rehunt it. Can't exactly afford to lose this one as it's a new subspecies.
Don't
Oh,
lose
we
that
could just
one. We'll
rank
get
up
another
to
one, I'm
something
sure.
else, you know. We'll go with that. I'm sure you do right.
I'll have
So-
to go through our documents and see what's overpowered.
We'll plan that out. The Master Mage is making rock golems. She was gonna make it out of that mountain, but I didn't want to destroy that mountain.
I feel like that's a
So
bad
she went to... Yeah. In her words, it would have created an entirely new breach, meaning that the Daedra could come from that way, meaning that we'd have to create a canyon there, which would be very fucking annoying to do.
Yeah.
Texture burning! Anyways.
Not just that.
I feel like the whole terrain would
I feel like there's an issue with how the fog's generated.
It's time to create an entirely new red wall, guys. Okay, anyways.
Oh no.
You wanna make a new red wall map? Goodbye. Anyways.
Gone.
So there we go. There's our allies.
Fucked up.
Can't be asking anybody from the City of the Sun. They're dealing with their own shit. It's my only suggestion I had, but...
Yeah, they're busy almost killing each other, so...
Yes, I know. I've met several of them. No.
I stopped
What do you mean they're
them.
killing each other? No, they're dealing with the fucking Umbrals. What do you mean? I've met them.
The City of the Sun is, from what I've heard, a place that was primarily attacked by the Umbrals.
Big mouth. Anyway.
Oh, well, I fucked up. When I meant City of the Sun, I thought you were talking about Julian's people, but they're fighting Umbral.
That's City of
Umbral
Glass.
was fucking locked away.
Never. I said too much. I'm gonna shut up now.
Wait, they're still fighting Umbral?
This doesn't
there?
leave this room. This doesn't leave this room. The Umbral are locked away, and if you say that the Umbral aren't locked away and it starts spreading, I will find you down and I will kill you once again. Now you guys have two quiet orders.
Can it
What's
leave the
it
room
say?
for the people I need to tell in my location in case they become a problem?
No. If it becomes a problem, I'm sure I will know. So for now, no, just
They're not.
quiet.
Victor.
Yes. Yes.
What about the Emperor?
The Umbral were a issue here. They're the last enemy of Redwall. They actually invaded Redwall. Take the Daedra, but make them more corrupting, and about the same danger level, if not sometimes a little bit more.
Another way of putting it is think of our world like a coin. Aether is one side of the coin, as Umbral is the other side of the coin.
So it's
They are the complete opposites to us. Where we have magic and affinities, they have weird powers.
Yes, they have powers that are... Yeah.
Well, are we talking about
kinesis-
a threat that
kinesis
isn't an actual
powers.
threat right now?
Yeah, it's not
Well,
a threat
if they're
anymore.
around,
The
they
threat's
could
on
come back. It's not a threat. Fuck it. Who cares?
It's
Drop
you
it.
don't have to worry about
If
Flesher.
it becomes a problem, I'm sure that I will be told. If not,
Yes,
I guess we'll die.
you will be told.
But, those are our allies. I need to go think, because I need to go figure out I need to go talk to other towns nearby and make sure they're not being burnt down as well, because... Fuck. Okay.
Given that I was attacked in my town, how long's it been? Like a month or two.
They've
been spreading.
Don't know
Only
if
the
the
Daedra's
data
been
are
around
on
for a
them,
month.
but no. I don't think they have.
I think it's only been 3
It's only
weeks.
been open
Maybe.
for 4 months.
That's about a month.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Well, let me
Time's
think.
been fucky. Listen, when you're fighting in a war, you don't really keep track of time when you're
That's
a one-man
fine.
army.
Yeah, I understand it. Actually, no, has he... It's 2 weeks since the Daedra became a threat? No, it's been a little bit more than that, if I think about it.
Just round.
We'll say a month,
Roughly
sure. A month.
Roughly a month. There you go.
Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna go fucking contact some people and figure shit out, so I may be back. Who knows? Have fun talking amongst yourselves.
Victor?
Yes?
Tomorrow, we met at the farm. I'm gonna test that spell I mentioned, the prototype.
Should be good. I might be on a mission, I don't remember. We'll try. We'll see. If I'm free, of course. Normal.
Yeah.
Is it the golden dragon showed up?
I love how his body disappears first and then his weapons.
Well, yeah. I mean, if he needs to cancel it, he needs to make sure his weapons are still there. I am going to go find Rift, because I need to make sure he keeps his mouth shut about things.
Huh?
No, the golden dragon's here, sentient. There's only 2 that I know of. The one currently in a coma and the other one that has the...
Oh, I feel like I'm taller than I thought.
No one. Oh, you should actually. You should take
crisis. So he's stealing things.
No one says
Okay.
Yes.
She could have said no.
He wants to be doing something useful instead of just, waiting around.
I'm just Look, I'm just getting to know her a bit more. We're gonna go
I guess that's the
get
answer
some
then,
nice
yeah.
food. I also have a lot
If
to
only
talk
we
to
had a
her about
merchant
what's
here.
gonna happen for the city. So
Yeah, only if you had a merchant.
Never
who
thought I'd
sells
say an
potions.
Aether Chronicles.
If only there was a merchant. Cough, cough.
Did you just break the
Only
fourth
there
wall?
was a
Oh, I'm
merchant.
not a merchant at all. Nope.
What's a wall?
I'm just a lowly
Where's your
mage.
cart?
Did you just ask what a wall
Hang
was?
on, that's
What
the
an
first
idiot.
problem.
Broken.
The glass city later. Gotcha.
I
How does that happen?
broke it.
Everything's been
Dro-
going really
stairs.
well. Coppersworth.
My card isn't funky as it used to be.
Took up a lot of the,
Okay, what if?
Cart downstairs without the someone lifting
Usually
that
it's fine because I jump
Went into
off
the swamps, got a bunch of mushrooms,
and I put it in my hat.
made
So I
some
didn't put it in my
poison.
hat, and I jumped, and the cart bounced, and it flipped, and stuff went everywhere.
Self-sufficient.
Am I mistaken, or is the swamp still an absolute shithole?
And got people
Yes.
As bad. You can.
The glass city is
So,
finally starting to become something.
the swamps are still dangerous, but
Evil Tree's
Are
gone.
you still attacking people on site who try to get to the swamps? I suppose I should ask.
we're not attacking people on site. What we are doing is we're asking that people go in small groups.
So as long as I don't continue to
We just don't want to see like 20 people going into the swamps, because the more people, the more attention to Daedra. If you go into a small
Okay,
group,
so let's go
it's
get
still
some
dangerous.
mushrooms and herbs and stuff.
Sorry about that.
I know a lot of people.
Hey, Rift.
Can just tag on
Well, I
to this,
mean,
Rift. So
I just train. You don't have to go in there to get mushrooms.
I think not as many people are going to attack one as you think.
When you get back, I need to speak to you.
Do you want me to go with
I don't
you?
care.
Yeah, you guys go.
Poison angle.
I'm not very good at finding mushrooms. Go, go, go. We need all the ring.
Well, okay, you may not care, but I've been told by the mayor that you need to not talk about my arm. That's all I need to say. So if you don't want to talk to me,
Sure.
then that's what I just need to let you know.
Watching things blow up.
Yeah.
Suppose you could say I'm pure, a Puritan and never seen blood, so I'm not exactly his favorite.
Well, then we'll just kick
No,
out.
I'm
We'll
not
just kick some
going.
non-rangers out. It'll be fine.
I'm not going. Go, Vanda, go. I'm staying here.
Alright.
Wait, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, six guys is
It's
probably the
fine.
limit of what's going down.
Squirt gun on a fish.
Triss.
Yep.
Triss, I'm panicking.
Why?
I'm panicking. They said it's really bad. They said it's really bad. Vito's in a lot of danger. I'm panicking so hard.
I mean, the hat told me the same thing. The hat's not panicking. So you shouldn't panic.
They seemed like they were panicking.
They were panicking a little bit, but look. The hat cannot let Velo die. He can't die, otherwise the hat dies. They have a symbiotic relationship, even if they're at a distance. So, it's going to be okay. The hat is coming up with a plan. It'll be fine. The hat.
If things are not okay, this will destroy me. I will tear everything down if this doesn't go well.
Everything will go well. You have to believe that.
If it doesn't,
let's feel him strong.
Here is my.
He can defend himself.
Okay. If this doesn't go well, I will find the nearest mind mage, and I will unleash hell upon this world.
I mean, no, you won't, Eugene. No, like. You
yes,
won't.
I will.
No, Eugene, no. No.
Hey, do you know any mind mages?
I do not know any mind mages, no.
I mean, first off, they're very rare. I have not seen mind mages.
Tempest will help me.
No, he won't. He will not help you in the world.
I was going to say, you really think Tempest of all people is going to help you destroy everything?
He's trying to save the world, not like destroy things.
That's fine. I'll find a mind mage. I'll find one that doesn't know what's going on, and I'll trick them into opening that door.
What door are you talking about?
Eugene.
Like, is this a door in the winery? Like, what door are you talking about?
An evil door.
Of course it's evil, but, like, where is the door located?
Oh, in my head.
I mean...
Well, you see this, Tris?
Yeah.
An error. Well, this is the mark of Nurgle. Our souls are connected. And within my mind is a door. Directly to Nurgle's soul. If I open the door, I don't know what exactly will happen. But it ain't good. There's some... Think of it as like your mind palace, and within it, there's something leaking. Something ain't great. When Brennan gave me this plushie, in my dreams I saw the door, and I poured all of my suffering into this plushie and missing them. And for the first time in a long time... Oh wait, you guys don't know, I've been having this recurring dream where I'm in my mind palace and there's a door. You probably need to know that.
Okay.
But for the first time in all of my dreams, it's always the same. But this time, the handle rattled. So something is coming. And I gotta find a mind mage.
I mean...
Does Julian know any mind mages? I'm gonna open this door. If anything happens to Velo, everyone is fucked. I promise.
Well,
I swear it.
Oh, come back.
What?
Look. This situation, right? I'm a little lost. What do you know so far?
What do I know about what?
About the situation Velo's in.
Not a lot. I told him not to tell me because I don't want to panic. I don't want to do something crazy. Not that I've ever done anything crazy before.
Okay. So
yes, you have.
You going off. So you going off to find mind mage for this specific purpose is not crazy?
No. I just need to know who is a mind mage.
Look, all I'm trying to say is this.
Don't worry. He can't find a mind mage. They're the only one I know of is
it's fine. It's fine. Look.
Okay.
I get it. I understand. it's this whole the not knowing is the worst part, right? But you'll get them back. You just need to have faith in the folk around you.
Yeah,
take a
that's
deep
what I
breath.
said about Asmodeus, and then the folk around me didn't help.
Well, I'm here to help.
They condemned us to die.
You know.
Thanks, Tris.
If you need me to come with you to help rescue Hilo, I will be there.
You need to talk to the Hat. They're putting together a crack team.
I've already talked to the Hat, so I'm sure if I'm needed, the Hat will make sure I'm aware.
Anyway, I need to talk to Julian.
Don't worry about it. He's a mind mage. Like, the only one that I know of is literally Tempest, and that's it. Like, how many other mind mages do you know?
I'm not worried about the mind mage thing. I don't like seeing people in distress at all. And
look,
bless him, he has someone or something to attach himself to, and I don't want him to feel too distressed in this moment.
Look,
He's know that his friends are going to be there for him.
Look, he sometimes gets in these moods where he's like, I'm going to destroy the world, and I'm going to ruin everything, and all of this. It never happens. I'm not, if you ask me if he could beat the shit out of me if we were in an arena and we just were hand to hand, he would beat the shit out of me. But at the same time, he's not the strongest, and he doesn't think clearly sometimes, and he goes on these, I'm going to destroy the world, and this world's going to destroy in 6 weeks and whatever. I wouldn't worry about it too much.
Like I said, it's not the end of the world thing. It's not that aspect I'm not worried about. I'm pretty sure everybody here has a plan if that is ever going to come to pass. I just don't like seeing a friend upset. So I was doing my best to see if I could console him at least a little bit. But, well, first things he said in his mind, I'll try again another time.
I'm not going to tell them where they went because I don't want another huge group going in there. Alright.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Gotta keep it small. Besides that, how have you been?
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I know the look. I see it.
Well, like I say, I'm not going to push you in any direction, but if you do need to talk about anything, you can always come and find me. But in that same sense, I do hope at the very least, whatever is happening, you're able to power on through. I'm sure you can. Yeah.
I'll be fine. It's...
No, I can't. I was told...
I broke up things with Dusk.
Oh. Already here.
Well, I feel like it was something that was needed. It felt bad, but I was in a duel with Victor, and he was, talking, and we kind of talked while we fought. It's kind of made me realize that I haven't really been figuring myself out. When I was a former assassin, I did everything they wanted me to do. I did their targets, I trained and did exactly as I was trained. And then I left and I had this freedom, and I just ended up, when I came here, I just ended up just listening to what others told me. I joined the Red Wall Guard, and because they were recruiting, and they, they weren't, they were very insistent about it. So I ended up, oh, well, that's the farthest thing from what I previously was, so that's what I should do. And then, they tossed me a sword and shield, and it's like, okay, well, this is the furthest thing from what I did previously, so this must be what I should do. And then Grimmy asked me out. It's like, well, I wouldn't have done this when I was a former assassin, so obviously this is something I should do. And then they just kind of disappeared, and he just never came back to Aether. And just seems like I kept just doing what I thought was the opposite of like what I was doing, as opposed to just doing things that I wanted to do. Now that I'm not under some control, so
that makes sense. That does very much make sense. And
I told her as much, and that I need time to, you know, figure myself out. I can't really be a good partner if I don't even know myself. You know?
yeah, I can understand that. After all, when it comes down to it, it's just sometimes a little bit of pain now is better than a lot of pain later if things are put off.
Yep.
Suppose I should ask, what is in the era of Triss doing things for Triss? What do you want to? What's the first thing that comes to mind, big or small?
Well, I'm gonna stay in the Red Wall Guard. I don't think that was really a mistake, and I like serving. Probably gonna get rid of the sword and shield, go back to the weapons that I'm more accustomed to. Quick, fast.
Yeah.
I'm not a frontline fighter. Kai kept trying to put me into that hole, and it kind of works. You know, it's kind of like that, you know, those toys, you know, wooden toys that kids have, you know, where you have to put the shape in the right thing. And, you know, sometimes they make the, you know, the circle the same size as the square, so you can put the circle in the square. That kind of feels like what happened to me. Like, it kind of worked, but it wasn't quite... It didn't fit, even though it did, kind of. It just kind of worked. So,
yeah,
I'm gonna try, you know, I'm gonna get a lighter, faster sword. Use my mobility more instead of just trying to brunt it with a shield.
That works.
Maybe get some more things that I can do range with.
Yeah. Exactly.
Won't be able to do any more missions.
Life is full of these little moments. It's a lot of exploration. You will eventually find your place and everything. You'll find what makes your heart sing, as my ma used to say. But in general, just don't pressure yourself into trying to complete it as fast as possible. You'll get there. It just takes time.
Yeah. Also, hi.
Hi.
Howdy.
There's a rabbit eating your crops.
Sure, I go off.
And it's slightly bigger now for some reason. Not for my own intuition. It just somehow it's a bit bigger now too. I tried to kill it, but it ran away.
Okay.
Eugene told me to tell you.
Alright. Well, thank you. I'll go check that out. Excuse me.
No problem. Okay, I'm going back to where I was.
Yeah. If you need to come and talk to me at any point, just feel free to find me.
Sure.
I'm glad that you kept memories of what Karis has.
The fact that his expression doesn't change as to this is what's important. You just feel the disappointment coming off.
Cool. Did you want to talk?
If you want to shoot something, you can shoot that.
Did and then.
If you want to talk, we can go somewhere private.
I'm just still trying to figure out what is the right thing to say.
I understand.
You're right, but not in this situation. So that way, you know, we can have our.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Shit, that's a big fucking rabbit.
Damn.
Good eating.
Family.
Would you like a slice of pie?
No, thank you.
If you look down on it, it is smiling back at you.
Especially no, thank you.
Fucking
Julian! Yes?
Julian!
Mm-hmm. Yeah?
I might need your help.
What do you need there, bud?
The whole organization. Got majority of it, but it's still disgusting. What does a even look like?
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Anyone coming up here will notice that there are several stacks of floating paper as she's sorting all of her notes that she's had since she's been here.
Oh,
This is horrifying. You're doing this in the open air? What if they...
Looks at the even worse disorganization. Pukes on the spot.
There's always.
I'm sorry, what do you do?
He's helping. Hannah, how did you make... Hannah, how did you manage to make things even more unorganized? I can tell just by looking at some of the piles that you have... Did you try alphabetizing and numerizing them all at the same time?
No, just by you lift the rabbit up by its neck in one hand. Since I've changed back into my... So we're taking it to the healer.
Let's go eat.
Come on, rabbit. We're gonna have rabbit stew.
It's a big rabbit.
I mean, Wayne is a kind of a bigger rabbit, but
Yeah, but from what I understand, Wayne is also sapient.
look, I'm not going to make assumptions. Like, if it's on 4 legs, it could still be sapient and be able to talk.
Yeah, that is fair. Awakened animals are a thing.
Look, I play it safe. Like, if I'm going to go hunting, like, I am scared of doing that because I have no idea if it's a shapeshifter that's just running around. Like, one of these days, I'm, like, afraid that if I go hunting and I manage to grab something, that it's going to, like, turn into, like, something else. Then there's, like, you've probably seen, like, the orange cat that's part of the Red Wall Guard. Like, I was asking, is it a cat that shapeshifts into a human, or is it a human that shapeshifts into a cat? Because it acts like a cat, but sometimes it's like, when you call it a cat, it's like, I am not a cat. Like, sometimes this all seems very confusing, and I'm trying to, like, it seems very hard to figure out sometimes.
You know,
despite
that's
how
fair.
long I've been
here. That is
here.
actually fair. Yeah. Yeah. As far as I can tell, anything that ain't a plant, even then, that's even not terribly safe. Really have to kind of slow down and think about every interaction you might ever have. I don't know.
Oh, sounds like they're having fun trying to deal with the whole organization bullshit.
Oh? Is that another thing that is happening? Well, power to them, I guess. Power to them.
Have you seen any crafters around?
What?
Crafters, either crafters or merchants.
Crafters. Other than Halsey, who's...
Bad news, the rabbit escaped. We were about to boil it, and it escaped my grasp because I decided to drop it and quickly pull out my weapons. I didn't have enough time to slash it, so it's still running about somewhere.
Well, have you checked to make sure it's not like a shapeshifter, or like that it's not sapient or something, like that talk and tell you to let it go or something?
I mean, it had ample of time to be honest, because I was holding it, and it had multiple times to say if it was sentient or not. It just seemed like a rabbit.
Hey, you want a hammer?
Sometimes folks are dedicated to the bit, I suppose.
Go.
It smelled like a rabbit. I can still smell it somewhere, I just can't... It's in the bushes somewhere, it's masking itself. It's smart.
Just set it up.
Oh, guess we'll keep an eye.
Did I just... I swear I just saw it over there. Maybe I'm just seeing things.
Yeah, well, I'll go check.
Name's Raven, by the way.
Oh right, so you're looking for Brennan. It's an emergency. I need to find Brennan. Someone has an issue with their soul.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, you might want to find someone. They didn't look good.
You look like you hit a research.
I've been trying to keep an eye out, but I haven't seen her, so... Hopefully she's around somewhere.
I have not seen them either. Like, the last time I seen them was like an hour ago.
Okay.
Actually, it would have been 2 hours ago, actually.
See if we can find her again, and then check on Spy and see how he's doing.
Whoa, if you think my hand's too big, you probably
Off I go.
If you need bad ideas, how?
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
This morning, or actually
Yeah, it's
yesterday?
like people some getting used to the newcomers in
Yesterday.
town, I guess.
Yesterday.
Like, it's
I
time.
was working on trying to make sure we're
No, you're not. That was out. Come
We've been using a lot of supplies.
Alright. Lucky thing. That was a lucky
You can fend off a sword easy enough.
With an 18, he managed to make his hand slide and go into another direction.
Let's see how you handle your...
No.
Hey?
Dap me up!
Everything
Hell
okay?
yeah, keep it real!
You kind of ran up to me, like, is there an emergency?
Not the way I like it either.
No?
God, it cost me that.
I'm troubleshooting, huh?
Oh, hi. Just making sure there's not any problem. How are you doing?
For some reason,
Yeah, chilling.
Double take. It's a 10. It's a 10.
Shit.
Uses her sweat.
Oh, that one is not doing too bad.
Cover her hand. But it's like, it's just pouring blood. It's just pouring blood.
The humanist fighter of all times versus whatever that is. My mom is a human fighter.
The best human fighter of all time.
Yeah, he is the humanist of the humans.
I'll take the hit.
There's never been a more human than Garrick. Yep.
I'm on the right, the firm belief that people who say that human fighters are boring, right? I think that those people have zero creative juices in their entire fucking being, and they themselves are incredibly boring.
I mean,
what's your opinion on the matter?
They're very capable, you know.
Yeah, I just feel like if a person isn't interesting or like have any character outside of what their race is, it's kind of like boring, right?
I mean, yeah.
Oh, that's bright.
Right.
Oh man, I can feel the heat from here.
Yeah, I don't really like. I'm gonna get out of here.
Oh, you gonna watch?
What?
Not gonna watch?
It's a little hot.
Just pouring down her
Oh, fair enough. It's hot, hot, hot.
I think I severed. I'm not so sure if I should put it out again or not. I should just...
Navarre, you've been there. Grabs. I've been. Let go of me. I have been blind before. I've been blind before. You're not.
Excuse me.
Oh shit. He shot, but fuck it, if you're tanking it, fuck. I'm with it. Oh, fuck.
Can see you all bright light in her throat.
Apologize, lass.
You, I see your name Triss.
Yes.
Your name is Triss, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, and you were like Triss, leader of guards Triss, right?
I'm squad lead. I'm one of the leaders in the Red
Squad
Wall
leader
Guard.
of the guard. One of the leaders of the Red Wall Guard. If I told you I would be interested in joining the guards, what would you say?
I would say, heck yeah, I'm getting my recruitment numbers in. Alright. This is like number 4.
Fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
You have a kit that's...
Okay, I was told about how much bloodshed happens in the guard, and I would love to help with that.
Well, yes, we are about to enter a war, so it would help to have people that want to kill, but you're also protecting. You're also making sure people aren't killed.
That's not much of my fort, but the first one I'm all in for.
Okay. We
What
can.
if I'm so good at the first one that the second one doesn't happen?
That works too. Like, as long as you understand that we might be on missions where there are some people that you can't kill, and you don't kill them.
You gotta be very specific with that.
Okay, so let's say there's a group of hostages that we need to go in and save. And there's bad guys that we need to kill.
Hostages?
You would kill the bad guys
guys
and
we
not
would kill.
kill the hostages, right?
So you don't kill everyone in the room.
That's correct. We wouldn't kill everyone in the room. The hostages would be okay. We would not kill the
So-
hostages.
We're allowed to kill everyone in the room that isn't a hostage.
Correct. As well as your other guard members. You don't kill. Like, for example, if I was on your team,
No, I mean, no.
Okay, so you at least know
Yeah, I
not
want
to
to kill you. I want to kill you.
Okay. So you know not to kill allies then.
Yeah, I mean, of course not. You guys are joining me in my grand adventure. Why would I kill you?
Okay. Alright, so let me get a form. Well. Alright.
Like, I want you to know I'm actually here on recommendation. The guys over there, they recommended me to join the guards because honestly, I think I'm fit for the job. Like, you know how? Can I talk about my hobby for a second?
By all means.
Okay, so do you like bloodshed? First of all, very important question to ask.
I mean, I've killed people. I wouldn't say it's a hobby, but
No, but like, do you like doing it, or do you like having so much blood spilled around?
I wouldn't say I do.
Yeah, it's like it gets messy, right? It's like gets everywhere, and it's like all over the place, all over your clothes, right? What if I told you there's a way? I, or you, or anyone could offer it as a tribute to my faithful Lord of Blood, who will take it from us, so we don't have to clean it. It's basically like it's going to waste anyway, you know. It's going to waste anyway. You don't want it on your clothes. You don't want it in your hair. Why not give it to my lord? You know.
Sounds like a salesman. Okay, all right. I'll make sure to add. That's going to be that's kind of a skill, like a bonus.
Don't see this as a cult thing. It's not a cult. It's not a cult. We're legally registered, so you have to call us a religion, and
Not
see it more as a cleaning service.
Cult.
Like, I can get rid of so much blood for you guys.
Well, I mean, if you're saying you're not a cult, then you're not a cult, of course.
Yeah, we're not a cult. We're legally registered.
All right. I'm just recruiting someone. What's up?
It's I just wanted to ask something about the thing we talked about like earlier. But go on.
Yeah. All right. So the first thing I would need is your name.
My name is Messer Nero.
All right.
The Messer Nero.
The Messer Nero.
A lot of people have heard of me already.
I honestly have not, but I look forward to learning your reputation.
Okay. Thank you. I have a grand reputation. People stand up when I show up.
Guessing you're a fighter, or are you a mage?
I'm like more of like in between, I would say. I don't really like fighting, but I can't really do that much magical stuff.
Okay. I will call you warrior, but a lot of people can use magic, but other things. Like, for example, I'm a ranger and I know magic, so not a problem. Alright.
Right. I can mind if I demonstrate?
As long as it's not going to do damage to the building, sure.
No, it might dirty the floor.
Yeah, that's fine.
Clean it.
Yeah, as long as you clean it afterwards, that's fine.
Yeah, so honestly, what I do is just I reach into the sky, pray to my lord, and just rip blood. I can do cool stuff like it.
Well, I
can do Come on, that's pretty cool, right?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Come on, that's pretty cool, right? I can also do this one cool thing where my scythe flies around, but I can't do it here, otherwise this place turns into a
But you can
mess.
control it, so if you use it around allies, the allies aren't going to get fucked, right?
I can kind of control it, just don't run in front of me when I do it.
Okay. Warning, do not run in front of the blades. Got it. Alright. Alright, what are your
I think this is going well, honestly. my affinities, arcane and death.
Arcane in death. Okay. Oh, we're actually getting a couple of other death people. I won't be the only one in the guard that's death.
Oh my god, you're also death? Tell me all about it.
I am death only. I don't know that much magic, but I know I can speak with the dead. I can do Toll of the Dead, and I can drain life.
Oh, I can't do any of that. I mean, honestly, I could just do blood stuff.
Okay, blood stuff. We actually have some blood mages and stuff. Free who?
Whoa.
Free my guy.
What guy?
Which guy?
This guy?
Me.
I'm a guard
Free
now.
me.
What? Oh.
What?
Free
You're
me.
already free. You're outside the. You know what?
You have to get inside here first if you want to get free.
What the hell is going on?
Free my guy.
You're already free.
Free this guy.
You can walk out the door. You're free.
Don't worry. I'll free you. Okay, I know. Okay. Come this way. I'm a guard now. Totally. That's why I'm here. I just became a guard.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, you're not, but.
Oh, I can't stab your guard. One sec. You want me to stab it in blood? One sec.
No, you need to use the red
That's
wall
the best
guard
way to
shield.
stamp it. Oh my goodness.
No, it's red. Okay, sorry, I'm an important guard talk.
Tris.
I think I'll make a great guard.
Well, okay, so that brings up me my next question. Do you just want to be part of the militia, or do you want to be a red wall guard? With a guard?
They told me.
Where did everyone go?
They told me more bloodshed happens as a Red Wild Guards in terms of the militia. So honestly, I think Red Wild Guards, they has the name Red in it, so I think perfect.
Well, what I will say is that the militia tends to be who we send out on the wars. You know, they are the ones that we have for manpower. Like they do wars. They don't have to do trainings. If you join the guard, you're expected to uphold the law without killing anybody. So if someone broke the law or caused a problem here... Okay, so militia, that's what I thought. Alright.
Militia.
So militia. You'll get a lot of, you know, bloodshed and killing and stuff through the militia. You could also, you don't have to stick with just one. You can join us and the mercenaries if you're looking to kill. Mercenary might be a good job. I would speak to Garrick. Do you know who Garrick is?
No.
1 sec, I'm gonna sit next to you. I think since I'm already like, I'm totally gonna become get accepted anyways.
Yeah.
It's a bit less loud here.
Yeah, understandable.
Okay, so you were saying?
Have you met Garrick yet? Do you know who Garrick is yet?
Hey, I would like
No.
again for the second time.
So Garrick is the one that's in green armor and is the helmet that never comes off.
Write down that they're in a religion.
I will let him know that you want to join the mercenaries. You could, have both worlds, you could do bloodshed over there, and then when we need to kill people, you can do bloodshed over here. And since you're a militia, you don't have to worry about doing the guard stuff.
Honestly, people misunderstand me so much because I'm all about bloodshed and stuff. But honestly, I'm a quite nice guy. If you get to know me, I'm a farmer's son.
Yeah, of course.
I'm still figuring it out.
Alright. Militia, okay. Any notes or other skills that you haven't told me yet? Anything that you want to be added onto your application?
I'm the son of a farmer.
Okay. We also have a farm boy, Kai. He's the captain. He used to be a farm boy as well, so he'll appreciate that.
See, I'm a farm boy, so I'll be perfect for a captain position.
Well, I mean, once your application accepted, so I need to give the application to the mayor as well as the captains. They review it. Once you're reviewed, you become a recruit. That's kind of where you start off at.
Great. I'm gonna have to tell you one thing. I spoke to the mayor already, and a bit of a hard step. But I think he likes me. I mean, look at me.
Okay, well, if you and the mayor have like a special agreement, then you know that'll happen. But if you don't, then you'll be a recruit. But that won't stop you from doing any bloodshed. If anything, you know, since I'm higher up, I have to do paperwork. I have to do all of this stuff. You're gonna be like right on the front lines. You're gonna be killing people.
I don't why. I'm
gonna be a guard.
It's kind of like yours, but they like more accentuate.
They're signing up to be the militia.
Yeah.
We'll be like coworkers.
Yeah, I like it gets them.
We're gonna be like coworkers, you and I.
No, we're not.
No, we're not a guard.
Well, you
I'll
said
do both.
militia. Okay, well, you do understand that
Yeah,
if
but I
you're a
can do both,
guard,
right?
you have to be able to arrest people. You can't kill people in town.
It's only when I'm on the job, right?
It's only when you're
always on the job.
You're always on the job when you're a guard.
Very funny buns.
Anytime that you're
Okay,
here
so
in
do I
Redwall.
get paid 24/7?
Well, yeah, you get paid.
Yes, just like how I almost killed somebody. Anyway.
That's not fair. They almost kill people, but I'm not allowed to almost kill people.
I can do it because I have the poisons.
I mean, I can
She
do it. I
isn't
just have to give them
supposed to-
very precise cuts.
She's not supposed to almost kill anyone either. But first off,
Can I take her position?
Okay. Is it almost kill if they knowingly drink something that's going to kill them?
did you give
no,
it to
that's
them,
called
or is this a
stupidity.
situation where they did it to
Oh,
themselves?
Emily drank something.
Yeah, then you didn't almost kill someone. You tried to save them. So, difference.
Oh.
You didn't give them
Yeah,
the
they
poison.
drank
They drank their own
poison,
poison
so-
themselves. To answer your question,
Honestly,
you need to be able to de-escalate situations. Like if two people are fighting, you don't kill them. You de-escalate and try to, get them to
You cut
resolve
their
their
legs off.
differences. No, you don't cut their legs off. You
but
de-escalate
then
the
they have
situation.
common ground and a common enemy, and they become friends.
I'm not going to say that you're necessarily wrong, but that's not how we would handle things in the guard.
Yes.
And that would be a very quick way to disciplinary action, which is not fun.
But you asked me how I would handle things, not how you would handle things.
No.
Okay, fair enough. I did say how you would handle, how we in the guard would handle things.
Okay.
Is we would
I
de-escalate
have
the
no
situation.
say in it. I mean, I will assist if I can.
What if I grab a healer first, then cut off their legs, so they have a common enemy and they have something in common? Then they become friends. Then I heal their legs back on.
No, like you can't be attacking people. Like you can't. That's not how that works.
That's all I need.
What if they attack me first?
From who?
If they attack you,
Okay, you come down.
at that point, you don't kill them,
What's the thing?
but you do defend yourself and you do attack. You can attack them back if they attack you.
Subjects.
But you bring them in alive
Okay, so
and you arrest
as long
them
as I
and you
don't
put them in
kill them.
jail.
Okay, well we
Yes,
need
you
the
don't
other
kill them.
subject
Okay,
here
I feel
so
like
we can
there's some misconception here.
them.
I'm not about killing. I'm about bloodshed.
Do you want it from the
Not
right or the
killing.
left?
Okay, you won't be doing bloodshed when you arrest people either. Only if they attack you. If they attack you and you have to defend yourself, then yeah, sure,
I
there
have to
could be
make them
bloodshed.
attack me first.
You know what?
Hi, meet the new recruit that I'm getting.
Can I borrow you
Recruit
for
number
2
4.
seconds?
The list is growing.
Hello.
Tris, can I borrow you for 2 seconds?
So am I
You
hired?
don't have to move. No. You don't have to move. You
Okay.
don't have to move.
All right.
Pulls out 2 syringes, stabs one in the left arm, stabs one in the right arm. I got him backwards and starts drawing blood.
Good.
Oh, can I have one of those?
Yes.
No.
Uh,
Putting those away.
Thank you.
And hopefully your leather pat helps with that. Anyway.
Oh, it's for later.
I'll explain later.
I like that, guys.
All right.
You're a quick one.
So your form is filled out. I will be handing it to the captains. They'll review it. Once you've been approved, you would become, and you would be a.
Can you put a good word for me in?
Yeah, sure. I'll absolutely give you a good word.
Because I feel like people look at me and judge me as that one blood cultist, but I'm so much more than that, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
And if you give me the chance to show it, I'll gladly show it to you.
Uh-huh.
I'm definitely not gonna put a good word in for him.
Why not?
Shit, you can't understand me. God damn it.
Has he signed the paper yet?
Don't tell me you can understand Elvish.
Oh, is that what that was? Okay.
I don't think it's signed yet.
Understand what?
Yeah, I don't know Elvish in any way.
I don't know that gibberish thing you just said.
Writes everything down.
Let me try. Tela
You're gonna put a good word for me in, right?
You stop while you're ahead.
Oh, wait. I know
Why?
this. I know this. Let me try.
I just said hello, right?
I can do this.
No, you didn't.
No, you wanna know how you say hello in Elfish?
You just insulted my mother. How could you?
What?
Or sorry,
I'll teach
sorry,
you.
I know.
You look at them straight in the eyes.
Yeah.
You look at them straight in the eyes. You wait for them to look at you. Como está la biblioteca?
2 tests. So, unless it's Thursday night or past, I can't do shit next week.
Or hold on. I think I got it. I think I got it. Kila no tosho.
Closer. A little way off.
What was that?
Get rid of the tail part. You can stop insulting people.
Okay, I
can't believe you're
apparently
insulting
have.
her.
I need to learn more apparently, but I will put in a good word.
I can teach you.
Thank you for putting in good word. Like, honestly, people judge me and think I kill people for fun. I don't kill people. I leave them alive.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like what we're looking for. Yep.
Yeah, like, I leave them alive. I barely kill people. Honestly, that's a waste.
Okay.
You know, we're fighting this enemy called the
if you kill them,
Daedra.
they don't produce blood anymore.
I think you would be perfect for
bleed.
killing them and making them bleed.
Honestly, I think I'm perfect for this job already. I consider myself hired, honestly.
All right. Well, let's talk about your
Let me see
application.
his paper.
Hands it to you. I'm not getting up. Just to hand it to you.
Wait.
Out of character, why? Oh, okay, good.
Before you judge me on anything, I want you to know, underneath this mask, I wear an eye patch. You and me, we're not so different, you know? We're not so different.
Yes, and I have discolored eyes. Yeah, that's totally the same thing.
No, I don't have discolored. No, I don't have discolored eye. What do you think
I have
This isn't about you. This is about.
Stop talking.
So as you look at his paperwork, you're going to see his name. You're going to see, that he's a warrior. He's got blood magic. It's going to have some miscellaneous notes of people think I'm in a cult. I am not in a cult, and it's going to be underlined 3 times with a couple of question marks in brackets.
If you see the cult thing, it's legally registered, so you have to call it a religion.
Here's my question. What is your reasoning for joining the Garden of this place?
Sorry, come again?
What is your reasoning for wanting to join the Gardens?
Well, honestly, I consider myself as a cleaning service. Because people told me there's a lot of bloodshed that happens, and honestly, horrible. It gets everywhere, like on your clothes, in your hair. I can get rid of it for you. I can offer it to my good lord. And it's gone. It's gonna go to waste anyway. Like, the entire place is gonna smell. Your clothes are dirty. Your armor will rust. Like, your hair sticky. But I can offer it to the Lord of Blood, and honestly, it's both beneficial to me as to you. You laugh, but come on, how many times do you fight and you're covered in blood and you then go like, oh, I have to take a shower? With me around, not anymore.
We have a lot of mages that know the basic cantrip of prestidigitation, which just cleans you of all dirt and mess, including
but it gets
blood.
rid of the dirt. Yeah, but that makes it goes to waste, and you don't want to waste stuff, right? If you have like bread and you're like, oh, I'm full, you don't throw the bread away, right? If you're done drinking a glass of water, you don't throw the glass away, right? That's just waste. I'm just like here to prevent
Yeah, you
waste,
put the
honestly.
glass away. You don't actually throw it
Yeah,
away.
see, you put the glass away, and someone else can use the glass. I'm the guy that's reusing the glass.
We're using blood. That's a. Oh, that's even worse. Oh.
What's so weird? What's so weird? Okay. I'm sorry. Paladins kill people all the time, and it's not an issue because they do it for the god. But I get rid of a puddle of blood, and suddenly I'm a bad cultist.
You are a cultist.
No, that's what people call me. I'm a preacher because I'm it's legally registered, so you have to call this a religion. That's how it works. We have enough followers. We meet all the requirements to be called a religion.
Most religions are cults anyway. You could literally walk up to a paladin and call them a cult.
Honestly, so between me and a paladin, there's no difference. I'm basically a paladin.
If you're saying you're a preacher, you're saying you're also a cultist.
I mean, technically, if he has a deity that he follows, technically speaking, he's a dark paladin. I would imagine.
Okay, I don't like that term. Okay, I'm sorry. There's a if there's a war cleric, that his entire thing is going to war and killing people.
Paladins, they're called dark knights.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, I like that more. That sounds cooler. But honestly, if there's a war paladin and his entire org is doing war,
reaper.
Well, that's what my name means, but we don't talk about that.
Oh, do you do the slice?
Of course I do the slice.
You do the slice? And now your swings have some
Of course I do the spooky slice.
Ooh, careful.
The one thing
But
I would say
honestly,
is that the difference between,
yeah.
the difference between you and a paladin in my eyes is that you are way more bloodthirsty than them.
What do you mean? I'm not bloodthirsty. I don't kill
like
people.
bloodshed?
Bloodthirsty. Yeah, I like bloodshed, but I don't like killing people.
I mean, bloodthirsty speaks by itself.
Okay. The difference between me and a war cleric is they like killing people. I don't like killing people. They like covering halls with blood to prove a point. I like cleaning halls of blood.
How the fuck?
Where you just come from?
How the fuck did you...
I think that is fine, but you know, it's just one of them things.
I'm
Magic.
wondering how the fuck I'm wondering how the fuck you got in here, Gwyd. I saw them open the door.
They came from the attic.
Magic.
I mean, we can literally both just go.
There is an
up there
attic.
and
There's a
you know,
fucking.
I decided to
Yeah,
go
but you
through
went through the
since it was
door
unlocked.
like a proper
Well,
gentleman.
it was unlocked.
Okay, but like,
Okay.
there's a hole in your ceiling.
It's not my building. I take ownership of a small section of the Healers Guild. That's it. I just work here.
There's a hole in the ceiling.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called a window.
Well, no, it's there's not even glass. It's just a hole.
And there's a hole in your hand.
Oh.
I feel like whoever built this building needs to learn how to, you know.
Yeah, it's made
Oh
of
my gosh,
metallic
you guys
parts.
match.
It's gotta have some holes.
Yeah.
I like it.
So another
so
area.
cute.
If he wants to join the guard, he has to touch the knife.
A knife?
What?
Which knife? I'll touch a knife. Someone hand me a knife.
Oh yeah.
Joel, your knife.
What affinities are you before you go touching a knife?
Yeah, no
Oh,
affinity
I'm
explosions,
arcane
please.
and death.
It's fine.
Oh,
You can
no,
touch
they're
it.
good.
It's fine, he can touch it.
Are we making this a new initiation thing for the
It's
guards?
gotta be Baskin. It's gotta be Baskin.
I don't know.
Understood, rolling. Making it
Please.
public. Here we go. You ready?
Ready?
No, you're good. He's good.
I touched the knife. What now? Does it mean I'm a guard now? You gotta say yes. I mean, you said if I want to become a guard, I should touch the knife.
I'm not. Hey, I'm just a guard. I'm not a
Their
leader.
say.
I can't say that.
Wait. Before you choose, I want you to know there's a couple misconceptions. Honestly, I don't have this sight. Okay. This sight.
He's the captain. He has to make a
It
choice.
was actually a gift.
Damien's on an episode
It's
of
actually a gift from
Seinfeld.
my father. I'm a farmer's boy. My dad gifted me this sight on his deathbed, and I swore to use it. I swore to use it forever and ever, and until it breaks down as a memento to my father.
You must have been a very fucked up farmer boy. You're much different than Kai.
What do you mean? I think me and this guy fellow are
No,
one and the same. I mean, after
He needs to watch this.
I mean, my father
come on,
was
Jamie,
one
you
of
don't
the
see the
leaders of
likeness?
the
Come
religion.
I see the likeness of Kai.
Should I take off my mask?
I mean, if you can.
Yes.
Okay, before I take off my mask, I have a gruesome
You know what
scar,
else you
which
should
makes
do?
my face really hideous. So if you
You know
don't
what
want
else
to see
you
that,
should
that's
do?
fine.
You should also introduce
Damien's
yourself
in
to my
charge?
husband and
Oh,
give him
no.
your name.
Yes.
Oh, you should give me your name.
Oh no!
Me or him?
You.
Oh, I'm Messer Nero. Messor.
It's my name now.
Messer Nero. Oh,
Yeah,
my
well,
name now.
I don't
is
have
that
a
your
name
full
anymore.
name? Is that your full name?
How the fuck am I supposed to know that? Yeah,
Wait,
that's my
a
full
question,
name.
question.
Well,
Is
actually,
that your birth given
actually,
name?
I have a second. Actually, I do have a second name. It's after my grandpa.
What name were you given at
What's that
birth?
name?
We don't talk about that.
Oh, his
Well,
name is.
he doesn't have that name anymore, though.
Who's on first?
But
What's on
you
second?
wanna let him use it at
No,
least?
it's on third.
What?
What name? What? You won't even remember. What? Messa? Who?
Who's Messer?
Messer, who's that? Are you messing with me? Okay, but you took something that's mine. I know it. Give it back. Give it back.
No, you can't give it back.
Just let him
What do you
borrow.
don't give it back?
Yeah, let me
Borrow
borrow it.
him a new name.
Borrow
We're
your
gonna call
name
him
back.
Oreo.
Thank you. I'm Messinero. Okay, now
Now
I'm
he
gonna
owes
take
me
off my
favor.
helmet.
He
I have
owes
a
me 2
gruesome scar.
favors.
My face is hideous. So if you don't want to see it, don't look.
Okay.
Okay.
Real well.
But it's nice to meet you.
Oh no.
Honestly, I think you should honestly give me a chance. It's a lot of misconceptions. I mean, people keep thinking I'm like a cultist that kills people. I don't kill people. Honestly, I clean blood. That's
Wait,
what I
you're a
do.
cultist?
No, that's what people think I am. I'm a preacher
believe you
because
so belong.
we're legal. No, we're legally registered. We
What
meet
kind
the
of cult are you
requirements to be called a religion.
Yeah, what's your cult?
Well, I don't run anything, but you can't call it a cult. We're legally registered and we meet the requirements
See,
to be
I
called a
don't
religion.
join illegally registered religions.
We're legally registered.
Well, then that's
Damien, just rip
disappointing.
up the paper. Just rip it up. You know you want.
I have the papers.
I don't
No,
join
he said he
legally
doesn't
registered
join
religion.
legally, not illegally.
Oh.
Damien, just
I mean, we
rip
can
up the
call it a
papers.
cult if that makes you want to join.
No, I'm good. It's legally registered.
Wait, have you explained to Damien all of your rights?
meet all the
with your
requirements.
cult? Have you explained to Damien everything about your cult, your religion?
Your religion.
You know, prayers, anything like that.
You want to hear about my religion?
Oh no.
God no. That means yes from where Damien's
Can I
from.
technically-
Yes, where Damien.
I mean,
Yep.
we should hear about it so
Come
we
on,
know
guys.
about
I'm
something
not
that you might
stupid.
do.
It's part of the paperwork. You have to say it as part of the paperwork for joining the guard.
You have to explain
What
it.
paperwork? He has the papers.
Yeah, he's got to write it in. You got to tell him, and he's got to write it in.
Where are you gonna write it in?
In the notes section on the back.
But it's already filled with talks about cult this, cult that, cult. It's already filled.
I didn't feel that much.
Okay,
Oh,
so
well, then
Actually,
you,
maybe I
Can
did.
you read it?
can I consider myself like hired or? Honestly, I think I would make a great addition to your team.
Or poison?
I don't do drugs.
You want some drow
I
poison?
don't drink.
I think the
don't
worst part
do
is
any
you can ask people to
clean
leave,
blood.
and then we could stop adding to the chaos.
Here, throw it in
There's
mercury.
one thing that you need to understand, right?
Let's see what happens when
Yeah.
mercury
This
touches
is the basics,
paper.
because from what I'm actually hearing, you're actually not that bad.
Yeah, honestly, she's worse than me. She almost killed a guy per today. I saved the life.
I didn't kill someone.
She's
Emily,
actually
Emily
wanting. I don't
consented to
remember
drinking
though.
stuff.
I swear I've seen her face. Only thing you have to know is we protect the people here. This is where we stick. If you go on,
Yeah, I know.
And they explain that to you? Yeah.
Yeah, I've explained that to them.
Yeah, they said it to me, and then I told them that if I kill all the bad people before anything bad happens, that means I'm technically doing a good job, right?
If they don't do anything bad and you kill them, this is called
I mean,
murdering.
their logic isn't.
No, you're taking it out per person.
I can't see any
I
flaw
think
in their
their
logic.
logic
If they
is
kill all
sound.
the
No,
bad
it's
people
it's
before they do
clearly
something
red
bad,
wall manslaughter.
then nothing bad happens to the good people. Right?
But if they haven't done anything bad, they're not bad people.
Ethereal manslaughter.
Mm-hmm. And no bloodletting of
I don't
people
know
that
what
aren't
I-
bad that haven't broken any rules.
Don't worry, there won't be blood.
Yeah, because you're gonna fucking drink it, you fucking cultist.
I would not drink it.
You don't drink blood?
I'm not a hag like you,
Honestly,
and I know what hags do,
honestly,
so...
I think we should give her a warning. That's a racist remark towards vampires.
I was racist, actually.
All right. Dusk, one warning. All right, done.
See, I'm here for the people. All people, no matter what race.
Can't believe you supported me against racism.
Well, I don't like your weird arm, but you're okay, I guess.
That's racist against
Are you being an
constructs.
armist?
No, it's not racist against constructs because they don't identify as constructs.
It's ableism, there we go.
Yep.
Oh, that's fair.
It's a,
I wasn't going to say it, but you know.
I'm blind in my left eye, and you're making fun of our arms. And
I'm
we
also
both
blind in
have
my
our
left eye.
arms.
That means I can make a joke.
That's your right eye!
Isn't that your right eye?
It's left for you.
Left for me, yes.
See, I'm already making you guys laugh. We're basically friends already. So what do you say? Am I
I'm
hired?
laughing this entire time, what do you mean?
I mean, you've hired
Ever
worse
since they walked in
people.
here, they've been loving this. the entire
Just
time.
fucking do it, Damien. Damien,
Come
just
on,
do
you've
it.
hired people that almost. Yeah. I promise you won't.
Chris, I'm
regret
lazy.
this.
Grab the things.
Like, I need to tell you something before you take off first, but, you know. Well, I can't tell you with them in here. It's.
Holy fucking shit!
Don't
you
worry,
don't
I'm a
listen.
guard.
Is it because of what we
Well,
talked
you're not
about
leaving.
earlier?
I'm not letting you leave.
Don't worry, I'm a guard.
You're the.
No, he said.
Yeah. Badge.
Thank you.
Sending stone.
Thank you. All right. Thanks very much. I feel honored to be a. I'm gonna put my helm on. I'm feeling a bit insecure about my face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you guys are all
talking to me
staring.
or are you talking to him?
Yes.
You.
What the fuck do you want?
As far as me talking to you, yes, I need to talk to you. And it's going to be something that needs to be private.
Holy fucking shit. I feel
They're privy to it, so they don't have to leave.
Well, we already got
So are we going down there?
I mean,
Staying
come on,
here?
We can go down.
We can stay up here, but
can just go
he
down.
needs to leave.
What do you mean? I need to leave. I'm a guard too, you guys.
Yes, but this is something that is
This
secret.
is-
I can't
It's
let
on
you
a
know.
need-to-know basis, and right now you don't need to know.
Damn, I can't believe it. I'm an honest man here, and I've been telling everything honest, and you guys are holding secrets from me. You know what? While you guys are hiding in here, I'm
Everyone
gonna
is
do real
holding
guard stuff.
secrets.
I don't
Even me.
everything.
I mean, honestly, I'm just surprised Tristan
don't
said
you-
we had to leave.
I've told you guys nothing but the truth.
No, I never
No,
forget
should
about
I
you
just
guys,
break
but
in again?
yeah.
I'm gonna do guard stuff.
What you would just do is you
Yeah,
break
go
in,
for it.
be invisible, listen to what we have to say anyway, so might as well have you just be here visible so we know what you know.
Okay.
No, I'm talking about
What is
you.
your sight of me? I am a knight, you know. I am not that dishonest.
Alrighty.
I am.
So, in regards to top
I
secret
would
stuff,
ask-
should they leave or should they stay?
I don't give a shit. It doesn't matter.
Alright.
He doesn't give a shit. Do you give a shit?
I would say just don't repeat it everywhere. That's
Yeah,
You
basically.
don't realize how many secrets we know? That would probably
Gwillian
close the
has
wall.
more secrets than Sulfur does at this point.
Right?
Literally about the only person who will know about this
Takes
stuff
off
is someone who
gloves.
can go through my brain, and that's Tempest.
Hand is black with red veins going through it.
Could I switch
You would
to
recognize
overlay
it
on a model
as
that has the
something that
effects
you've
on
seen
it for-
before.
Just for this fight.
Say again?
It's very poor because of the...
She would take her glove
It's the
off.
same corruption that Alwyn has.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
a bit different. Phil.
Yeah, so puts the glove on. I only told Kai. I don't know if he told you, but since Kai is missing, I have told Victor, and now you know.
Interesting. I didn't know you had that. No, he didn't tell me. Well, what is it?
It-
Looks familiar.
Same kind of corruption. Basically, I did not know this was a bad thing, but I tried to do Drain Life on a Daedra mage, and that did not work out for me.
Holy.
So now this arm is corrupted by the Daedra.
I'll time
Is
to
that
chop it
harm you in
off.
any way?
Well, not
I'm
chopping
joking.
off all, but
It's also
That's a joke.
We've talked about that, actually. We had a whole discussion. That's why apparently removing the arm, since it's up to my shoulder, may or may not work. Victor's going to research it more. Flesher has an idea of using mercury to maybe possibly use that to help with dealing with making sure it doesn't drive further in my body when they try to chop it off.
Is it a blood thing or is it something else?
I think that's what they're going to be researching.
There was a parasite inside of them. There was a similar case, and I even reported it to Kai earlier on Damon, one of the guard members who had a parasite in their arm, and I was able to extract it. The parasites cause the corruption, or this daedric, the turning you into a daedra, in a sense. I can do some research on that parasite once I get my hands on it. I'd have to find it first.
Well, the
Doctor put
parasite's
it
not in the
a
arm anymore.
special
Otherwise,
spot.
it would be progressing still.
Yeah, her parasite is gone for some
Okay,
reason.
so it's not blood. If it's not
It's
progressing
her.
anymore.
It's her entire skin, flesh, possibly the blood, but it's not going anywhere.
If it
We
was
don't
blood, it
know
would
for a
cycle
fact.
through, which would progressively make it
That's
worse.
yeah. That's
Currently, the idea we found with Victor, at least for now, we still need to test it. This is only a theory for now. Is using mercury to actually kill the corruption. We do approve the idea. We just need to run some tests first.
Yeah, so who wants to capture a symbiote?
Yes, exactly. And this is why I need to work on my spell. So we can catch it.
Yeah. And
Meditate.
also, so he's going to try the whole mercury thing, which also needs to be researched because mercury is a very intense poison, as you know, my previous life taught me.
Poison, quote unquote. It's fucking metal.
Well,
it's a metal that
it's poisonous
is actually highly
to
toxic.
most beings.
Yes.
Yeah,
Either
so
way, it's
there's a
probably
lot
going
of
to
us
leave
that are
some
doing a lot
absolute
of
damage
work
regardless.
to try and solve it, as it were.
But yeah, this is pretty much the plan. So I'm waiting for Victor's signal to go into the swamp with the Archmage of Metal and capture the a symbiote. We need it alive. You're yelling.
You know, it's funny, Death. They kept like,
Yes,
I
tell
wish there
everyone
was
our secrets, thank you.
a merchant around. If only there was a merchant.
It's fine, it's just the blind eye couldn't see that we were right in front of him. You know, depth
Well, I can't
perception
see
gets
them, I
fucked
can
up when
see
you...
But yeah, so if the theory that Victor and I have actually works, we might have something that resemble like a cure.
Theory. A red wall
I know.
theory.
It's only a theory, but if it works, we might have the first cure-ish of the symbiotes corruption. But it won't work for everything, of course. As long as you actually have an immune system, it would work. But if you don't, if you're a construct, for example, it will not work.
Sure. Yeah. Is that all, or is there more?
That's pretty much it.
I believe that's all. Yeah.
Alright.
Figured you should know since A, Kai is not here anymore, and it would be useful to have someone that knows in case something happens. And 2, the runes that Victor has for checking if people are Daedra, if I hold it in this arm, goes off, so...
Makes sense.
Also, it seems fairly fine. Victor says that apparently one of my concerns was, can they do the same thing that Albaida could do with Kai? Like, could they listen in to stuff by this being corrupted? And he said no, so...
I'd assume not.
So, as long as his arm doesn't progress or get worse, then... Other than the fact that I can't use magic out of his hands... Sucks. But it's manageable.
I just remember something. I remember about the conversation about the Daedras destroying villages.
Oh, yeah.
I think you got that. Oh, no, that was a report that just came in today. Never mind. Yeah, 3 villages got destroyed and were torched by the Daedra. The same captain that came in earlier
Close to
today.
Red Wall, that is.
Threatening to, you know, destroy everyone that was allied to us, that supplies us, that helps us in any way, shape, or form. Because, you know, we're so worthless, we're not worth going after anymore, so they're going to just go after everything around us. The warden and the battle mage is working on bolstering our defenses. Battle mage is making some golems. And we'll be bringing him back here. Victor declined to have it out of the mountains that are around us, because if that were to happen, then that would leave another avenue for the Daedra to attack. It would leave a valley open.
True.
So, you know, the good news just gets better.
I guess so.
You're feeling better? You know, since what happened in Kai's village.
What do you think, Flesher?
Hmm?
What do you think?
I'm asking you if you feel better since the attack on Kai's village.
And he's asking you what you think that answer is going to be.
Yes,
I'm not in his
question
head.
is a question.
Let's just say it's still very fresh.
I mean, it
Pleasure.
did just happen today.
Kai, first, yeah, there's that. Second, the other thing you have to understand is Kai has been here for a very long time. He was here before me. He founded the Red Wall Guard. Everyone has known him for a very long time. And he's never taken a vacation.
Opened.
He's always been here. And now he's gone. It's gonna feel like, you know...
a forced vacation.
Yeah,
Painful as it sounds, yes. I know.
I mean, he was gone for that, like, short bit, but... For the most part, he's been here. And that wasn't a vacation. That was a lot of stuff in his hometown. So... his disappearance is going to be felt. He was, it would just be like if one of the buildings here burnt down. Like if the Mage's Tower that's been here since day one, if that burnt down, a lot of people would, like, feel that.
Fuck.
You good?
You okay?
No, I was just confused why I saw a giant rock sliding across the training grounds.
And someone
Why are you
riding it.
questioning that?
Who is riding it?
I don't know.
We've seen a live food, and you're questioning a moving rock?
No, I'm not
haven't seen
questioning
the
it.
live
I'm
food,
asking
though.
who was riding it, because...
Carrot!
Okay, then that...
Oh,
Alright.
Carrot's a different. Carrot's different. Alright, we can't call him live food.
He's literally a sentient carrot.
Look, I trust Carrot. Carrot wouldn't cause any problems.
Okay.
I wanted to make
we
sure it
wanna
wasn't
talk about
Rift.
Sentient food items. You're a human of sorts. People can eat you. So are you?
Excuse
sentient
me? Is this a drow thing?
I'm not human, and I wouldn't recommend eating me.
Okay. Alright,
I
cooked
mean-
hag.
I think the worst part
To
is
be
you all
fair,
could
I
be food
am
to
a
him.
carnivore.
You are all food to me.
Wait, what?
Exactly.
I mean, I know...
Yeah, don't you know how hags work?
Well, you were joking about eating the babies, but, like, that's a joke that you
No,
told.
he wasn't.
I wasn't
That's not a
joking
joke.
about
It's not a
eating
joke.
babies. I've eaten a baby.
What is
so does
wrong with
sulfur.
you?
Huh?
Yeah, sulfur has as well.
Okay. Wait, what?
Sulfur's a
What
hag.
is
It's just
wrong
a
with
hag
hags?
and babies.
This is a...
It's just some.
You know those horror stories you hear about hags eating children? That's normal.
Yeah, that's true.
I haven't heard anything about hags. Like, my world is very little magic. There's very little magic in the world. We don't have any lore or stories about the hags.
One of the big things to know is he's eaten one, but he hasn't done it since.
To be
Yeah, I
fair,
guess good enough.
You're kinda an elf.
Yes.
But they're an elf. They're not fucking from where me and Gwydion are from, which is a completely separate place.
Okay, where I am from, the Feywild and all of that, there's no knowledge about it. I've researched it since. Pretty much all access to that has been cut off. There's no easy way to access that kind of stuff, or for them to access our location where I'm from. Also, magic is severely limited. It's restricted. The only unrestricted magic is life magic, because it can't do any harm. Like, healing magic cannot do any harm, therefore it's completely unrestricted. But everything else is pretty much restricted, and there's very limited things that you can do with magic. The only thing that's completely banned is death.
Healing magic can't harm?
Yeah.
You can cause healing cancer. Like literal magic
What?
cancer with healing magic.
Yes, and a healer
That's
that
a
knows healing magic
thing.
can also cause healing cancer. It's not just exclusive to death magic.
No one tell my people back home about this, because otherwise they will start putting restrictions on stuff.
You can literally cause the most heinous diseases and illnesses with healing magic.
If people in red armor show up, no one tell them this. This will be bad. This will completely fuck up my world.
You can do some horrible things with the positive affinity magics, like absolute heinous crimes.
Yeah, Victor was talking about how some of the horrendous things that you can do with metal and water magic, which, again, if they ever found out about any of that, I feel like they would just ban.
I mean, technically, you can
water and metal.
Like, a lot of people use life magic for hemomancy.
Yeah, hemomancy is a thing that you can use with water magic, so you can basically like to penetrate
magic,
bloodbend,
water
like,
magic.
force people to move people in a certain way.
Well, the thing is, like, magical knowledge is so repressed, and that's why I don't know much about magic. Because it's... even mages have very restricted levels of being able to access magic.
Give you poison. I could turn you into poison. I could find the two substances in your body, combine them together, and make a poison.
Oh, nature magic? Just casually start growing a tree in someone.
Yes.
I am not... If I ever go back home, I'm not taking either one of you back home with me.
You know, light magic is very powerful. Yeah, you can blind someone that it actually burns their eyeballs and actually kills them.
God, if the Scarlet Order just walked in right now and just, like, learned about all this shit, this would be so catastrophic. God damn it.
I think it's bad because a lot of people have positive affinities in their head and they're like, oh, positive affinity, that must mean you're good, or like, oh, that must mean your magic's good.
Yeah, fuck no,
Positive
you ain't.
affinities are just as bad as negative affinities. All
I think
magic
I've
is bad.
known more people with positive affinities that actually cause more harm than people with negative affinities.
I mean, just take an example.
Neutral affinities.
I think fire is considered as
Fire
a
and
positive
earth,
affinity.
No, fire and
No?
earth are the two neutrals.
Yeah.
They're neutral, but most
They're
people would
neutrals.
consider them positive.
But yeah, but fire is one of the most destructive affinity.
But fire
You
also
say that,
helps
but
create
creation up there?
I wonder, how would you throw
Knock,
protection?
knock, knock.
How could you make protection magic
Yeah,
deadly?
go ahead and open up.
I'll figure it out, and when I do, I'll let you know.
It's unlocked.
you.
Why don't you just casually put a bubble over
How may I
someone's
help
head
you?
that's a shield and cut off the oxygen?
Wait, I can do that.
Request. Someone that is
Wait,
very
hold on, let me test that with you.
Informed may have gotten lost in the swamps. I'd
Oh
like permission to
my
go inside
god.
and seek them out.
Who got lost in the swamps?
You want me to go?
Swamps?
Allegedly,
that sounds like
Alice.
He's captain. He's highest rank. He decides who goes out. Well, he's commander now, actually.
I think he's going to get his armor on. Just give him a minute.
He's going.
Give him a second.
He's really quick at putting his armor on too, watch. He'll be up in less than a minute.
Yeah, he'll be up here in a second.
I'm very sorry to bother you all with this.
Nope,
I just want to make sure she's okay.
Man, he's taking a while. Maybe he's just struggling.
We keep telling people, don't go to the
Did he
swamps.
put on
It's
weight?
dangerous. Don't
He
go
might
to
be
the
struggling to
swamps.
put his armor on.
People go to
Alice
I don't think he did.
lost in the swamps.
He's probably fine.
This could be stress weight.
I will again
It's
say
funny. It's only been like
allegedly.
half a day. How
I
could
mean, I've 100% put on a few pounds from the stress.
Yeah, but it's still a war zone.
I don't think he put on that much weight that he's having trouble getting in his armor in half a day.
I know, it's just, I don't know.
Iris, you literally ran into Daedra like the last time you went in there.
I mean, if you're going sneaky,
Well,
you
I mean-
probably aren't going to get spotted.
All
The
I
thing
know
is,
is I was looking for Alice. Someone said she got lost in the swamps, and that's all I have to go off of.
The thing is that Victor was here before, Halia, during this afternoon, and he said himself that the Archmage of Metal was killing Daedras left and right everywhere in the swamps, so it's
So it's probably
still
not that
infested.
dangerous at the moment.
Yeah, right now
And I guess
the-
you wouldn't have to worry about taking someone too powerful because there's no one really that much stronger than an Archmage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're probably more focused on the Archmage. They'll probably only send out a small party if there is any danger in there.
Too tired. Fuck you. Not you, sorry, the one behind me.
So what are your orders?
Okay, so
Solo, apparently.
Alice.
I don't know why it's Damon that is going.
Alright, so what about order
It's
magic?
one new commander.
Should we make sure he doesn't get himself killed?
I do not know for certain if she's
Yes,
still there.
can you?
Let's get back on the topic. Back on topic.
Because we're not under any orders.
Because yeah, 'cause I feel like he
We'll keep
might
an eye
do
on
something
him.
stupid.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on
Everyone's
him.
leaving. All the fun people are leaving.
Hey, at least we're still here. Not everyone left.
I want to ask,
Speaking
how
of-
can you use order magic to kill somebody?
I need to leave. I need to prepare for some things. So sorry. Have fun. Now you get to know what I used to
Yeah,
have
I
to do,
guess-
where I was literally the only red wall guard around.
What are you doing?
I'm leaving because I gotta like do some preparation and stuff. Call, cough, eat.
Oh, okay.
So I'll see you guys later.
Have fun being alone.
Dwarves wish they had as much ingenuity as us.
Why do I feel like I'm going to be stabbed?
High elven craftsmanship. Truly the genius of thousands of
Yeah,
years.
some
of
elf was
generation.
high when he made this.
Some elf was high when they made this. That's such a fucking good line. God damn it.
I want to drag you.
No, that works.
I think there's blood in my lungs.
Don't worry, yes, you can fix that little nose bleed of yours.
What are you doing?
Hi! We're just about to leave. Okay, goodbye.
Well, if you're about to leave, then you're not my problem anymore.
You're on God.
Yeah, we're out.